Attention, true crime community. True crime community has been infiltrated.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost.
It's compromise.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
True crime community has been infiltrated.
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr. Yes.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
You work in a fucking gym, and you're 45!
I do not want any spies or snitches stuck to my chest.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
So that's his rules, and you can't stick to them. Whatever. Those rules aren't real. You can't stick to them!
Get ready for the shit show. Smoke them if you got them. Make sure you have your cigarettes. Make sure you have your drinks. Make sure you have all your stuff ready, because it's going to be a hell of a day today. Understand me when I say people are fucking sick of this.
I need you again, so stick around. So stick around.
She told her subs and everybody to get ready for the shit show that was going to be put on today. She was well aware of it before it happened. She told you to get your cigarettes, your snacks, and your drinks.
So stick around.
Say that I wasn't including Queen B, okay? I've said that on every single live. I'm not talking about Queen B. I'm not talking about Queen B. Guess what? I was fucking talking about Queen B.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. You'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Queen B, bring the information on Queen B. We're done with Queen B. Queen B's in my crosshairs. There's Queen B's channel. Queen B thinks she can. But Queen B is reformed. I bet you Queen B gets tricked. Queen B. Fake
PI trash bag bitch is so obsessed with me.
You'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Queen B would think she could.
Anybody at Queen B show earlier.
We talked about Queen B and stuff. I didn't listen to Queen B's.
I heard Queen B. We got bailing on Salty for Queen B, and some people not the Queen B. I don't understand why anybody's afraid of her.
About Queen B over here on Queen B.
Queen B, show her face, show her face, show her face.
That's real rich coming from somebody who wears pantyhose on his face every live.
You'll always be my broken love.
Attention, true crime community. True crime community has been infiltrated.
Hey, little ditty, little bitty.
I'm done. I'm fucking done, bitch. I swear to God. What did I say when I got in the DM this morning? I got 2 messages back to back, and I said, this is indicative of how the day is going to go.
Well, you know what, though? Her running up on Laura's panel would be the same as me having Granny's watching and Natasha Cooper come over here. Like,
exactly. What the fuck was that?
Right now?
That was so funny, bitch. I swear to God. Fucking shit.
Well, okay, so I got messages or whatever that she was talking shit or whatever. I was like, okay, well, I'll message her myself. You know what I mean? Like, I have a text app. I'll message her myself. So I was like, okay, did you have something to say? She's like, go watch my live. No.
Oh my God. No, bitch.
No, I don't have time for that. Like, fuck that.
Right. Like fucking
Said, well,
okay.
you're a pimp by proxy. And I said, well, so the fuck are you? Because you sat up on that fucking panel for 8 goddamn months right fucking next to me. So pimp on.
Well, I'm sorry. She didn't just sit next to you. She like cheered you on and kissed your ass.
Trust and believe. Yeah. She goes, well, you ran your mouth. That's why you got a lawsuit. I said, yeah, I got a lawsuit because you like to send fucking binders and run your cocksucker too. I wasn't the only one up here talking shit either, was I? Sure the fuck I wasn't. I got 8 months of fucking streams where you was running your motherfucking mouth nonstop, girl. So stop it.
This was so like, oh,
the live she put on private. Oh, did she? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Miss me with the bullshit. Like I said, if I wanted to pull some fuck shit like that, I could have just been like, hey, Natasha, come over here and talk shit. Let's talk shit about voices. Hey, Granny's watching. Let's talk shit about voices. I'm not going to do that. What the fuck you mean, bitch? You got me fucked up. And then you want to sit over there and fucking lie like Good Nunya and B. Tim, and they're all in a scam. You dumb fuck. Who the fuck?
What? Are you serious?
Are you kidding me right fucking now?
I missed that part. That's fucking funny.
Do not be this fucking stupid. I can't. I can't watch that bullshit. I cannot.
I'm not sure what the point of privating it was. She knows we all got the clips. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
I got a comment where Tiffany Taboo said something about you got to be fucking kidding me. Well, you were just over there with fucking Penny Pumple Dick riding her. So, I mean, what the fuck do you mean? Are you kidding me? And you made videos on voices. You made 2 or 3 videos on her. Of course, she's not going to like you. I don't know where
she was also in the chat. She was also in the chat asking questions about your record. Like, ask her why she was doing this in 2019. Like, okay.
Okay, but you don't see me saying, why'd your husband touch your children in 2012 or whatever the fuck it was, or say anything like that to do I? No, I don't.
What?
Oh, well, anyways.
Fuck.
I'm just saying, talking shit to these motherfuckers like this. Do you? No, I don't. No, I fucking don't.
Anyways,
just for the motherfucking record. Just for the motherfucking girl, don't be shook. There's nothing to be shook about. This is Voices' pattern. She did the shit with Molly. She did the shit with everybody she fucks with. This is a pattern for her. Happened with Critical K. Then she said when they met up that she was smoking meth and this, that, and the other. And Kay said her dog shit in the car. And I mean, I've known Voices for a long time. I knew this was coming. That's why I don't have her in any private chats. We're not in any private conversations. We only speak on the fucking panel. There's been a couple of times where we did StreamYards, and that was to report Betty's bullshit when she doxed me. That's it. That's all. And Kim was in there for that. So there ain't shit else to fucking, I mean, whatever else she wants to make up, that's fine. But you want to hate bond with Laura, who just said, you know what I'm saying? She just got done saying on Jones's panel, she wished Laura got raped. You know what I mean? Like, seriously?
What?
Yes. Jones had to edit her fucking video. Christ. Said that about her. But you got her up on your panel. Looking goofy as fuck. Like, I cannot with this shit. I fucking cannot. It's too much.
It is too much. And you know what? Listen, I remember her playing the clip of her leaving Molly, and it was very deceptive. Like, if you think about that, I was like, you know what? I'm sorry I said what I said to you, Voices.
Cards. I mean, that's it. That's all. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
But I felt bad because I had told her, I had said about her in the beginning, I said, if she had not got kicked to the curb by Molly, that she'd still be with Molly. She played that clip of her leaving Molly, right? And it was deceptive because if you think about it, Molly was shocked. Molly was like, why are you saying all this in the 11th hour? It's because Voices was okay with everything leading up until that live stream. And she likes to have like a public exit from her circle of friends this is like a pattern, like you said, like she did with Kay. And now she's doing it with us. And it's just like,
she did it with Molly, she did it with Natasha, she does it with every fucking buddy, everybody, Granny's Watchings, everybody. And we just sat there and was like, okay, because it's an open panel, so I allow anybody up here. I've always been like that. Just because people sit up here does not mean I'm best friends with them. That's what people, I mean, they don't seem to understand. And I knew what she was up here for anyways. I mean, I knew what the fuck it was. Makeup Mobster, Laura's she's hate bonding with Voices because Voices is mad. Apparently there was a live stream done on Jones's channel, and Ellie said something about Voices, and Voices got pissed off and started running her fucking mouth today. That's all that happened. That's it. They're hate bonding and, you know, talking shit. That's what they do, though. Convenient timing, isn't it? Isn't it very convenient?
It is. It's really convenient timing. And to be fair, I haven't watched the clip, but from what I'm hearing, Ellie didn't say anything about her mental health like she's claiming.
Well, surely Laura asked for receipts.
Oh, of course she did, right? Duh.
You know, I mean...
She always asks for receipts.
Then you got Whistleblow over there who's been making videos on Voices for I don't know how long about she owes her money. She owes her money. Like, I love you. I've always cared about you. You fucking are. You got to be shitting me. The fakeness is at an all-time high.
Like an all-time high, bitch. Listen, I swear to God. I swear to God. And listen, like, Laura first turns on Voices stream, right? And she's like, your favorite creators are dirty and they're doxing in DMs. And old Cappy over there says, I don't like people making videos about me. Well, I guess you're doxing in DMs. And then she's playing the live stream for a little bit. And the feedback she's getting from her own people is like, Voices is not credible. Voices lies. Like, her own people are telling her this.
She sat up on our panel and lied about all kinds of shit. And I'm so sick of this advocacy ass bullshit. If she fucking wanted money or needed money, all she had to do was set up a goddamn PayPal fucking thing and say that. That's what this whole thing's about. As soon as she started off with, I don't make any money. I don't do any of this. I don't get paid. I don't do. If that was the issue, fix it.
Well, that seemed to be a big part of it.
Sorry, yes, I mean, that is a big fucking part of it. And I understand she's stressed with her grandma and her bullshit and all that stuff she's got going on. I fucking understand that. But for her to pull the shit she pulled today, girl, bye.
Quick question, because I don't have a lot of time. I haven't had a chance to watch everything yet, but I'm sure that Laura asked for receipts of any allegations that were formed against anybody, right? Because Laura said when allegations are made against her, everybody should be asking for receipts. So I'm sure it's like, it's not a rules for thee and not for me kind of thing. So I'm sure she asked for receipts during that live stream, right?
I don't recall. I don't recall. It was pretty much going on Voices word was what I gathered. I might have missed something though. Not sure.
From Jones's stream, the chicken stream last night you're talking about? Because I went back.
No, I'm talking about in Laura's live today.
Oh, okay.
Right, we didn't talk about look, Voices has been on some bullshit, and anytime people came in and said shit about her, what do we say? Take that shit out of there. She would say, don't do that on Queen's live stream, which, I mean, honestly, I didn't really care because, like I said, I mean, she was supposedly trying to change for the better, but now here we go with, I thought I was doing something good. Same shit she said with Molly and them. I thought I was doing something good. I was trying to right my wrongs. Now,
well, how unfortunate that somebody you know gives you an opportunity to come and be a part of a community after doing bad things, gives you an opportunity to change and be a different person.
Look,
and this is how like you choose to handle it. That's interesting.
No good deed goes unpunished. I knew about her. I listened to everybody, all the emails, all the bullshit, like all the messages. I heard everybody. There's a lot of people that didn't even come to my channel anymore because I allowed her up here. Laura was one of those who said Voices is a fucking liar. She hates Voices. She can't stand Voices. She had an entire Discord about Voices' fucking teeth. Are you kidding me? Or lack thereof. I'm sorry. But you want to sit and hate bond with her up on a panel. Oh, okay.
And take her word as credible.
She keeps talking about the fucking live stream, the StreamYard that Joneson did. Joneson did a StreamYard, and the doxing that she's talking about. Let's go over that. The doxing that she's talking about was when Aileen showed up at Dolly's house, and we told her it's not a good idea to be there. It's not good for you to be there. You should not be there.
Yes.
Which, can we not act like this is the first time people have heard it? How many times have you talked about that publicly?
No, Queen's talked about it at least 2 or 3 times.
Right.
Yeah.
Several times.
Exactly. So come on. What are her notes about? Nothing.
Oh, that's a big gotcha moment there.
Yeah. Too bad.
The notes, voices. We want the notes.
Yeah.
Bring them. You're
The
fucking
notes.
ignorant if you think that nobody knew that you took some kind of recording or some kind of notes in that back stream.
It might even be recorded. Fuck, you might not even. I mean,
It might be recorded. It might.
Bring it up, please. Please do. Please do.
Please do. And don't worry, we already know that you ran straight to Queen after you left the StreamYard. We already know about that. Because you know why? Jonesin came to us and we went through everything. We talked about everything. So you're gonna you can try to divide friendships, but it's not gonna work, babe.
And voices were back there screaming. Back there, she was screaming, "What am I gonna do? I can't find another creator. I can't find another creator." Screaming all about herself. That's all she meant. Is all about herself back there. I can't do this again. That girl, I don't know who. Someone had told her shut up. Let's put it that way.
Is that not what I just told y'all? That's exactly what she was doing back there. So I hope she's got the recording, and I hope she releases it because it makes her look worse than anybody.
While we were in there,
because why the fuck did you wait for 2 fucking weeks? You ain't been on our panel for 2 fucking weeks since you went off on Ellie over the pictures. And somebody in that Janie, the fake account Janie, she's like, Gannon's mom heard Queen Bee say that. No, baby, she already knew because I already told her. You're not telling her anything different. She knew exactly what the fuck was going down. Her friend talked to her as well. You're not. That's not a gotcha moment. I'm sorry, but it's not. She knows exactly what was going on. She knew people were going to ask for those pictures, just like Penny trying to put it out. There was only 300 views on Laura's video, so Penny's got to put it out too, so she can try to make sure more people see it.
I just want to say that last night we did not say anything about her mental health at all. I went back and listened to it. There's several people.
Yeah, supposedly that's what this started over. You guys were talking about her mental health on.
We did it.
Shit.
I went back
She's
and
full of
listened
shit.
to the entire parts that we talked about, and we didn't talk about. Somebody in chat brought it up that we were, and we're like, "What are you talking about? We're not talking about her mental." That's the only thing that happened. The only time mental health and voices came up because it was Felony Melanie in chat talking about that. That's
She said,
it.
you know, voices suffers with mental health, but I doubt you guys care or something like that. And we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's not even what we're discussing right now.
Exactly.
This was all over bullshit for somebody that is overwhelmed with her grandmother. You sure are adding to your plate, bitch.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I was
Didn't
gonna say,
someone
I thought it
say
happened when you and Coco, something about when you and Coco got into it, and then she messaged me and said, would you take the community post down? When I asked you to take it down, what did you say? Have her come to me herself.
Yeah, and you know what? Even though she didn't, I still took that shit down for her. So, what? What's the problem?
Yeah.
Y'all are both liars. Y'all are both perpetual fucking victims, and you're being seen for what you are.
Yeah.
She got given so much grace and whatnot. I mean, and then she goes into
obviously.
this.
I mean, boom, right onto Laura's panel to like bitch about it. It makes sense, though. I mean,
the only thing I said yesterday, if this stemming from Jones's chat, is I had said that I don't fully think Voices realized what she was saying when she said, I don't want to associate or be around anybody who saw those pictures. And I called her out in the chat.
Can you mute real quick, whoever's got feedback?
And I called her out in chat. I called her out in chat, and Ellie called her out because she was arguing with Ellie. And Ellie said, oh, so that means you're not going to go around Queen Bean? Girl, come on, right?
You said the same thing in chat while I was saying it on panel. So
I don't think she fully meant that. But then when she was called out on it by me and Ellie, she had to stick to it.
Yeah. Did you just say that she Voices is on?
Yes,
Laura's
Tim.
panel?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, beats it.
You know,
we gotta catch Tim up. We gotta catch Tim up.
I saw a little bit of the live, but I saw a little bit of her Voices live before she privated it. And I'm like sitting here, I'm like, okay, so she's calling me a tragedy pimp for some fucking reason.
Oh yes, yeah. I guess
we all are
pimps by proxies or whatever.
Yeah.
We're all
all of us.
dude. Not just
All
you,
of
buddy. All of us.
I didn't watch it because there's nothing interesting to me as someone driving around in their car. I'm just saying.
You know, I mean, like, I find that kind of disrespectful to me because I defended her many, many times.
Yeah, she
We
did.
all have. That's the problem.
And
did it a lot.
I defended her against the person that she's on a panel with right now.
Well,
so it's
girl,
like, you know, these people made fun of her teeth. I don't like when people do that. I'm not going down, even if like Voices is now enemies with me for some reason because like why? Because she's
pissed off at everybody because her and Ellie had a fucking argument on panel 2 weeks ago. And so
yeah, but you know what? I mean, like,
since now she's ended up on Laura's panel and actually in a private StreamYard with Laura and Whistleblow.
So wait a minute. So
videos about her this entire fucking time about the $150 that she's made that she stole from her supposedly or whatever the fuck that bullshit was.
Oh my god. So like, you know, I mean, like this is just really like annoying to me because you have like I'm getting like really tired of like the fucking backstabbing bullshit here. Because I'm sitting here, I'm like, I defended you Voices multiple times to the very people you ran to, and then you start screaming. I mean, like, honestly, Voices, you overreacted with Ellie on that panel, and you should have just calmed down and just basically had a conversation privately and just chilled. But instead, you're just jumping up now and you're going on these, like, I mean, like, come on. You know?
Well, she said Ellie yelled or laughed in her face, and that is not true. Ellie thought she was joking at first.
Right? Because you could see what was, I mean, I kind of knew what was coming, but I thought it was just, you know.
The breakup comment was like,
I mean, like, I didn't even like with Voices said that heels should go to hell. I'm like, what? I mean, I'm not a fan of heels, what she did in the past at all, but, you know, condemning her to hell?
No, she condemned everybody to hell up on panel over on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to hell?
Yeah,
everybody. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, maybe you didn't see if you didn't see the autopsy. Whoever saw the autopsy photo.
I didn't see it.
Fuck you, and you can all go to hell.
No, the reason why I didn't see it, I'm going to explain why. It's because Queen verified it. I says, no, I don't need to see it. And I'm like, and I understand why, you know, and it's bullshit that, you know, Voices would up here and defending Queen about it. And then she just turns her back on it as soon as she's
in the little video they're trying to push. I said, do not be paying for those autopsy pictures. If you feel like you need to absolutely fucking see them, we will find a way to get them to you.
Exactly.
Do not contribute to that bullshit.
Now, the reason why you said, my understanding, the reason why you said that is because, you know, unfortunately, you're not the most trusted person. Like, people are not going to immediately trust your word for it. So you probably just wanted to say, hey, if you don't trust me, I can show it to you. I can verify. Also, the reason why you looked into it is because you were trying to verify if it was a true allegation. If it wasn't a true allegation, it was just blankets and whatever else you said, then you were not going to go with that. You know, you weren't going to start defaming Zav Girl. But unfortunately, because you looked into it, just to confirm it, just to be responsible so you don't just defame random YouTubers like some people on this platform, you get all these people jumping out of the woodworks condemning you. Meanwhile, they use your confirmation of the information as a means to make their videos. I just get tired of the bullshit. Like, this is just pure hypocrisy bullshit. And then now you're going to jump on a fucking panel with a lady who made, like, with the same lady who made fun of your teeth and all this bullshit. I'm just tired of the fucking bullshit. Like, you're just fake.
Oh, they're definitely hate.
And real quick. Sure. Listen to this. Laura got all the information that she wanted out of her, right? That she could. And then she starts asking the questions like, what about me? And then they start screaming at each other. So, Voices, you not see she just used you like a friggin'
used you like a damn dummy.
Yeah, like you just she used you for views and she used you.
What's up, baby?
Hey, I'm sorry I'm not on camera. I'm eating Oreo.
It's all right, baby. We know it's you. It's okay.
All right, first of all, listen, I spoke to you this morning about this. I don't know how true it is, but if Ellie's up there, I don't know who's up there. I want to know, all right, this is Jersey speaking my own words. Who was making fun of Voice's mental illness last night on Jonesin? I'd like
Nobody.
To know.
None of us.
All right.
Explain, Jonesin, what happened. Somebody in comment. Jonesin, explain.
Somebody came in the chat last night and said, don't you know that Voices has mental health issues? And what else was it?
She said something along the lines of, well, y'all know Voices has mental health issues, but I guess y'all don't care. And we were like, what? What are you talking about? I need y'all to go to my stream from 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 40 seconds and go from there. That's the only time Voices was brought up. There was never anything mentioned about her mental health. She did all of this today for fucking nothing.
No,
Relevancy.
Let me explain. Is Felony Melanie here? I haven't been. Is Felony, because Felony Melanie is the one who brought it up in the chat this morning. So is Felony?
Well, actually, no. Felony, listen to this. Felony Melanie was a mod over here, but when I came over here to check my mods and stuff, she actually had me blocked. So I had to go in and remove her fucking wrench because she tried to be cute. So I don't know what the fuck that's about, but
she's the one that planted the comment. Yeah, she planted the comment last night in Jones's chat. We had already moved on, and we're talking about something.
The one that did that. Yeah.
Wow.
And I believe it was completely not even to be mean or call Voices out. She was doing it in defense of Voices, if I remember properly.
Exactly.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired of giving people chances and then just completely biting me in the ass. I give all these people chances and just bites me in the ass. I'm just a little annoyed. I'm very annoyed right now.
It's fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Before I say something like really stupid on live, I'm probably gonna drop off because I'm very annoyed with this because I'm just tired of the bullshit, giving people chances and all that shit. And then she turns around and does this shit when she jumps on Laura's panel. It just really pisses me off. Voices.
I don't want you to drop down, B. Tim. I love your sexy voice. Now stop it. Stop it.
Oh, you just.
Yeah, he's saying he did his Voices the benefit of the doubt several fucking times. So for her to turn around and shit on us like that is fucking ridiculous.
I know, but listen, that upset me because a Felony Melanie I thought was like one of you guys, and I was like, when she said, I thought, that's what was said. So, and then of course that's what fired up her this morning, fired up Voices, because Felony Melanie said in her chat that you guys were making fun in some kind of a chicken show or whatever. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But
that was Jones in stream last night, and she was doing a chicken stream, and then me and Green jumped up there and started talking to her about.
I wasn't even aware that you were live. I was watching a different live stream, so I didn't even know you were fucking live. I mean,
it was during Burnt Toast.
Yes, yeah. So I didn't even know you girls were even over here. So it was kind of a, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really know what, I wasn't sure what was sex. I wasn't in here. Hold on. Gina said Voices is jealous of the money. I promise you, beware of Voices right now. Laura's jacking her off.
No, she's not jealous.
She kept saying money this. She was mad about money. She was mad that she didn't get any money or something. I don't know what the fuck. Something about
No. Laura was saying to her, you don't get paid up there. She's like, I'm doing this for the greater good. I was going over there doing this for the greater good. I thought we were doing this for all the
greater good. My ass. Yeah. Shut the fuck up with that excuse. Greater good, my fucking ass.
It's fucking ridiculous what I just heard over there.
But I said to Laura, I texted Laura on her phone this morning. I texted her when she was doing. I said, stop it now. So she says, I'm not going to stop it. If you listen to, I'm not going to. You're not my mother. That was me she's talking about. She wouldn't say my name. I said, you can say my name. I don't give a fuck. She goes, you keep it up, I'm going to block you. I said, block me. I don't care, Laura. You're acting like an idiot. She's being a little.
You're cutting out, baby doll. Yeah, I'm so fucking sick of being nice to these motherfuckers and then have them turn around and act like a fucking goddamn dumb fuck. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking tired of this shit. But then I look like an asshole. If I can be nice to people, you know what I'm saying? But if I fucking cuss them out or say something to them, I'm a fucking asshole. I'm mean. I'm the bad person. No, I'm fucking sick of it. That's what I am.
And listen, turn on us.
You fucking snakes.
Turn on us with the truth. If you want to turn on us and attack us with the truth. Stop making shit up. I cannot stand a motherfucking liar. Stop making shit up.
I would never.
No, and she's been
mental health issues.
She has been rage quitting, and it's progressively gotten worse until this. So
because everything was fine
say
up
it's
until
grandma.
her and Ellie in that live.
It really wasn't. Maybe for you, but me as a bystander, just sitting down in chat sometimes and listening and her rage quitting, it was kind of like
it more than I did. Then I don't know. I thought everything was all
She
right.
jumped off a couple times before that, Queen, like recently.
like it's progressed to this. So there's
She told Jones and
I just figured if she had an issue, she would come to me and say, "Hey, this is going on. This, you know what I'm saying? This is. I guess I fucking. That's where I fucked up. Thinking she would.
No, you didn't fuck up.
She rage quit a couple times, like with Jones and with Traders was up here.
Yes.
Like, but she still, she still steadily kissed, but she still steadily kissed your ass though.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I don't know. I don't feel like she did. So I don't know.
And she was on a live with Traders. Well,
yeah,
Laura's
she was just on live with Traders.
So I have stuff to do. So am I supposed to sit here and not fucking, not pertain to my obligations that I have over here and my children and stuff? Am I just supposed to sit here like you do and ignore them? I mean,
you're not her and she's not you. You do your channel your way. She does it her way. Why doesn't she stay in her own lane? She tells everybody else to stay in their own lane. And
usually, Laura, she's the biggest advocate for they must be doing something right. They're getting views, except for Queen. She never gives her that grace ever.
No, because she can't recreate it. You can't. It's like magic in a bottle.
Is one of the ugliest things ever.
Yeah, you can't recreate certain things in life. You know what I mean? Like that's how this is. I think that is with Laura. Like
Jones, look, and if fucking Voices needed fucking money, all she had to do was fucking come and say that, and we could have fucking helped her put something together.
100%.
She could have said, "Hey, I'm struggling with getting flyers and getting poster boards and whatever." I'm sure people would have probably fucking chipped in for her to do that.
And she got a lot going on with her grandma, you know what I mean? We all know that, you know what I mean? And we've been there for her with all this. I don't understand what she just did. Like I don't get it. The stuff she's talking about, she's trying to manipulate that situation. I was back there, so I know what was not said.
So was the good Nunya. I mean, there was a lot of people. So was that girl.
Yeah, that girl, the good Nunya.
Like I said.
Joan, yeah.
And none of them are scared of what's going to come out. So calm down.
So it doesn't matter. Like, it's no big deal. Like, what the hell?
That's some fucking goddamn big ass fucking secret. What the fuck?
It's like a nothing burger. It's like, I don't know, She's like, oh, I took notes.
It's already been fucking talked about. We've already went over it. I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times. I mean, fuck, how many times we got to go over it?
The first thing, I just remember the first thing that was said there, back there. Her screaming at the top of her lungs, I'm going to have to find another creator. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. And I think I'm the one who said to her, Voices, this ain't about you. Chill the fuck out.
You're right. She always makes shit about her all the fucking time. Like, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sorry I got you guys into this shit. Yeah, you got us into a lot of fucking shit.
You know what? She does, because I'm just going to say this. I was never going to say anything about it because it wasn't that big of a deal. But considering the source, I'm going to say it. I was up here one time telling my heartfelt story and not trying to make it about me. It was relevant to the subject we were speaking about, talking about my son and his death. And she interrupts me to read a chat comment of someone coming at her like I wasn't even saying anything. She's only here for herself. She likes to hear herself talk and bitch and moan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think I remember that.
I liked fucking hanging out. I thought you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I liked hanging out with her. I mean, I liked hanging out with all y'all. I
did too. I liked her.
And I like having a good time.
You remember it,
very
Kathy?
good moments.
I didn't rage quit. I just simply popped down.
But like Green, like things like this make us remember those little things in the past. You know what I mean? And I kind of think I remember that and thinking to myself, like, God, that was so awkward and like cringe. Why did she do that to her? Like, that was so like that made Voices look really bad. And I felt really bad for you because, like, you don't get up here and talk about your life. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was probably the first time you really talked about anything deep. You know what I mean? That was very serious. But
can I say something? One of the things she was tripping about on her live today was how I said if her dipping out the way she did affects our community and the community over at the Hive. And she was adamant today that no, it doesn't. Like, if they want to see me or talk to me, they can come. They know where I'm at. she wasn't grasping that I was trying to say, like, me and Ellie especially, the last, 2 weeks, have been saying, you know, oh, it's okay, voices, it's no big deal, bring your ass home, it's over.
Right.
You know, like, it's not a huge deal. We, even though she's a fucking liar, we accepted her for who she was. She brings something to the panel. She does. She knows some things, and she can be really funny sometimes. I've said that 100 times, and she still only wants to make it out as a negative. It was not a negative that we were talking last night. Last night we were saying we wish voices would come back around and stop being stupid.
And for the record, when I hopped up on Crimes and Fashion, I'm going to say I meant almost every word I said. The last part, when I said good riddance, I did not mean, and I apologized to her for that twice in other people's chats, and she did not acknowledge me at all whatsoever.
That was very emotional those few days too. If you remember, guys, like there was a lot going on with emotions and Zab, and everything was super high, like peak. So you can't like make decisions when emotions are high. That is like the number one rule of life.
Well, like Burns said the other day, like last night, I mean, the distractions, it's the distractions for me.
Joneson, I'm going to have to correct you. She didn't just add something to the panel. She carried Queen, according to Laura.
Oh,
She ran the whole thing, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But I think that, you know, sometimes when she was up there, like, even if she was lying about her 9/11 box with whatever that shit was. What was that stuff?
She was a nurse at 9/11 or something.
And that her uniform was like preserved in some box and she can't open it up.
Yeah, but even though we knew she was up there lying, we were still friendly and kiki and ha-ha with her, you know?
Bitch, I
Put a
can't.
respirator on and show me that box and I'll believe you.
She was up here this whole time when Laura's like, well, why have you been up there for so long? And this has been going so long. Well, I just need, you know, I thought I needed friends, you know, so you know, I don't have much of a life. You are
no, at first it was for the greater good. And then it turned into I don't have a social life literally 3 minutes later. Like
she was up here because she was allowed to be. Period. I think she will go anywhere she is allowed to be.
Well, and she did bring something to the panel. Even though she pissed a lot of people off, she can be. I agree with Jones. She can be funny. It was fun to chop it up with her.
100%.
Was there a lot of trust there? No, but supposedly she was supposed to be working on herself and not, you know, and work on not fucking people over in the community. But then she goes on her live stream and outs herself and says, "I'm gonna be able. I'll the private StreamYard. I got notes and all." That's the type of shit people are talking about with you.
Yeah.
And you're lying. That's a lie. Nobody doxed anybody. So
well, and again, doxing is when you come out and you maliciously out somebody's information, their name, their record, their, you know, whatever, their, you know what I'm saying, their address, birthday, social security number, things like that.
Well, when it was asked by her if that is a dox, if the Jersey video is a dox, Boston can attest to this. I was like, well, not really, but it depends on what you yourself consider a dox, I guess. It doesn't really
it's definitely going real life, but she
sending
wasn't even
someone to PayPal is not a dox.
Right. And
going to somebody's house is fucking wrong. And we've told her we stood our ground with that. This is not.
I also told them that in the back. I also mentioned that.
Again, Jersey is a fucking grown ass woman. She's gonna do what she wants to do. No one tells her what to do. She does it on her own.
That's right.
We actually tell her to do the opposite, like stay the fuck away from people's fucking houses and shit like that.
It just
nobody sent her there. Nobody sent her there. She did that all on her fucking own.
I love her shit. I still like her. She's still one of my friends. You know what I mean? But I don't agree with everything she does, and she doesn't agree with everything I say and do.
And that's okay. That's okay.
It sucks that a lot of the bullshit she pulls falls back on you, though. It pisses me off.
Well, everything everybody does falls back on me. Fuck, I get blamed for shit.
Yeah, but she does, but bitch, she does serious shit though. Come on.
Queen just called it tragedy can't buy
I mean, how many times does Penny fucking Pumpledick have to come out and say she's the one that started the fucking rumor about me sending her down there? How many times she's corrected it? I don't know how many fucking times. I can't stand the bitch, but she's fucking corrected the shit. I don't know how many fucking times.
Well, yeah, and like, you know, I and the supporters don't want to listen, apparently. Yeah, it is.
Everything does come back on Queen though, because look, somebody ran to her and said we was joking with her mental health, and instead of just coming for me and Ellie, she called Queen a tragedy pimp by proxy. Jesus Christ, what's Queen got to do?
Oh, I'm sorry. And also, she's a felon.
And this, that, and the other. But you know what? You didn't have no problem sitting the fuck next to me and smoking fucking weed, talking shit, and doing all that.
Damn right.
Yeah, saying that she thought we had changed, right? That's what she said. She's like, why you
fucking ass, dude.
You know, I thought they, you know,
I'm
they.
so fucking sick of this shit.
It's so interesting. It's like she's flipping the script in a way,
here.
saying that she's now morally superior to us. You get it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why
you know the stuff that's come out of your mouth voices,
and you're screaming for people to be skull fucked. Okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
For your baby to rip the split to splat. You guys remember that?
Oh God, gross.
Okay.
But she did that. She did that to boost her baby registry, you guys. Fucking that girl and me called her on that shit that very day. We're like, voices, no, you didn't.
Yep.
No, you didn't.
Come on, voices, you're better than that.
Kathy said, I'm blaming Queen for me being out of coffee this morning.
There you go. Creamer too?
I'm blaming her for the dirty dishes I got to do because I've been so into this damn drama that I ignored last night's dishes. So that's on her.
You're chopping up
a little crackly.
Yeah, Cappy, use your settings. Click one of those new settings in the volume thing. We'll fix it.
Just another thing, guys, like voices, you know, they're saying mental illness and stuff. The thing with voices, and which I really appreciate about her too, is that she's always come right out and said, okay, this is what my mental illness is. And these affect my interpersonal relationship. She even just said that on Laura just now. And that this is why I do this, this, and this. So she's doing this, this, and this.
Yeah, it's a you problem, bitch, not a us problem. And the same way you sat your ass up here talking about Asperger's is not a reason for Unclone Capone to be able to say the shit he says, I'm going to say the same fucking thing to you.
That's right there. I didn't even think of that.
Girl.
I agree. Is my voice better now?
I think it's a little bit better. Let me see.
I got to get off anyway in a minute. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Love you.
I'm tired of these fake fucking people. I'm just fucking tired of it.
All the fucking time. I mean, fuck.
Fake fucking people. Not just being fake, and then you're gonna fucking go and lie and then manipulate certain situations.
And as long as you aren't the one lying, then you're not the one that has anything to worry about. Bring the receipts, voices.
Yeah.
She knows better. I'm just surprised she's even doing this. Like she said, she could have went and talked to Ellie in private, or even whatever that mattered. But she wanted to die on that hill, like she said. I'll die on this hill.
Yeah. And it wasn't just me that brought up that Queen and other people like you guys were writing it in chat.
I did fucking message her as soon as I got the fucking message. I did message her, and I said, I heard you had something you wanted to say.
Oh, okay. Was that what you said?
Video, and I said, no, I don't have time to watch your video or whatever, something along those lines. But I said, if you got something to say, fucking say it and stand on it.
Yeah, the way Voices said it on Laura, she's like, said something like, something about tragedy, and she checked. All she texted back is, well, then so are you. Where's the context of that conversation? Voices. Obviously, you didn't even. These people are starting to really fucking irritate them.
You're so upset I didn't understand a word.
Sorry.
No. That's not what was said. But thank you for the PayPal. Holy hell. Thank you for the PayPal. Oh, wow, girl. That was a big dox. That was a big one there, love. I appreciate that. They're gonna say, "Oh, it's a scam. I was scamming. Somebody sent me a PayPal."
Laura saying, nobody gets paid on that pen. None of us want to get fucking paid. I get paid to do something else. I come here to friggin' have fun with my friends.
Exactly. What the fuck?
Jesus, Christopher Columbus.
Laura, I chose to come over here because look, we're not monetized over here. Yep. There's no memberships. The only way you really make money on YouTube, and voices can fucking anybody that's been on here. You even heard Molly saying the shit. You really don't make a lot of money on here unless it's through memberships or super chats, which is nice anyways. But if you guys are struggling, or if there's anybody that's struggling, that's like, dang, I don't have it in my bank account. You know what I'm saying? Please don't fucking send it to me or anyone else. You save that for yourself.
100%.
Take care of yourself first. Take care of your home life first.
Voices said to Laura, she goes, you're playing my content and you've made about $100, so you're going to give me some of it? Laura's like, no. She's like, okay.
Exactly.
I don't know, guys.
It's just disappointing.
Fucking crazy to me. I'm just so. When I stop letting motherfuckers come up here, I stop being nice to motherfuckers all the time. You guys know why. But you know what? I'm not going to let one fucking person.
Don't.
Like that. I'm not. Because you know what? We have a lot of goddamn fun over here, and we have a lot of good people over here. And as much as I am sick of the shit, I'm not going to continue to keep letting it bother me.
No, you can't. You can't, And it's like, nobody
I'm never
wants
going to be able to make everybody happy. I'm never, you know what I'm saying? It's never going to work out that way. And the more, you know what I'm saying? The way people flip-flop on here fucking blows my mind, man.
It blows my mind. It's like a 6-month cycle, I've noticed. 6 months.
That's what somebody said. Somebody else said that recently.
And it's you know what though? Look, that's exactly what it is. It's like it like cycles out, and anybody that's not here around or chooses not to be, that's fine. If you feel like you're better off somewhere else, then go somewhere else. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
Shit, me and Queen have got into it before.
Fuck, several times. We get into it all
several times. Have I ever went anywhere? She has you went into another panel, talk a shit. Nope. We talk it out.
No, because most of the time when you're fucking friends or you're cool with somebody, you go straight to that person. Like the fuck I said, if Voices had an issue with me, she knows she could have. She has my fucking text number and text now. She could have fucking called me.
1,000%.
She could have said something. I don't even know who the fuck. She went off. Okay, so I don't know what happened this morning or what was going on with her this morning. Maybe she was having a bad day. I really don't know. I don't even give a fuck at this point.
Yeah.
I don't even know when was that yesterday, her video? Today? I don't even know.
I don't know. Today, I guess. I don't know. She was so fucking mad. She's standing at the gas pump and she's like fucking pissed off. And she's like, God damn it, there go my fucking teeth. Like she was so fucking mad. She fucking like spit her teeth out at the fucking gas pump. She's fucking pissed off, yelling and shit, or upset.
She got a lot going on with her grandma. You know what I mean? So I understand to a certain extent that she's fucking Lord, that she's going. But damn, like how do you just turn on people like that? Listen, you got in an argument with Ellie. You know what I mean? I know you went back and watched that. There's no way you, in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, that was not an argument, though. That was
well, you know what I'm talking about. Just real quick though, Voices. There's no way that you thought what you said there was right. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It just wasn't. And then to say that, you're going to die on that hill and that everybody at the hive, like how many people have came in this chat and on panel and dogged you out, and we've had your fucking back. And that's how you fucking repay, by fucking lying and manipulating a fucking scenario. Sorry, Voices, not happening. I was back there.
There was a lot of people that grew to love her, though. Yeah, I mean, not even love her, but like her. Like there was.
I was one of them.
Look past her shit, because she, you know what I'm saying? Like she definitely, and I feel like she definitely tried. I do feel like she tried. I feel like she's stressed out right now about her grandma and other shit, and she took it out on us over here, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I know right now I'm not gonna look past the shit and be fucking forgiving. I mean, I'm done with that shit. I'm tired of fucking snakes. I'm tired of dealing with the bullshit. I'm over it. I'm tired of fucking being nice to motherfuckers that. How many times were we warned? We were warned about Laura. We were warned about Voices. We were warned about Tiffany Taboo.
the stuff that Voices has said about nobody has said more vile stuff about Laura than Voices, and she's.
I gotta give it to Dolly. At least that bitch will come out and talk shit on his motherfucking live stream. But I'd rather somebody come and fucking talk shit on their goddamn fucking shit than keep it behind the scenes and be fake in my face.
I'll give it. Yeah, I'll give him that. I'll give him that. I think she just saw the writing on the wall that she didn't want to, and she just didn't have. She was just too proud to apologize or even reach out to try to talk to somebody. She didn't have to apologize. You know what I mean? And then she just spiraled. She just spiraled. I've seen her in chats. She doesn't even say hello to me. I didn't say hello to her. You know what I mean? But
well, you know what? Pay attention. That's all I can say. Open your eyes and pay attention to what's going on around us. Pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always. You have to, because
and hold on to your teeth.
Stop it, Crane. Stop.
I can't. I gotta go. I can't.
1 second. I have a phone call. I apologize. 1 second.
She's like giggling. I mean, I would never say anything about, just for the record, I would never say anything about Voice's mental illness other than things that she already has told us about her own mental illness from her own mouth. You know what I mean? I would never make fun of it, ever.
Well, yeah, because I mean, a lot of people struggle with mental health issues. I mean, that's
nothing
about, you know what I mean? And we know that. And we know that, you know what I'm saying? I know right now that Laura's taking advantage of her. And I mean, I know what time it is. I already know what it is. She knows what it is.
Yeah.
Voice is not stupid.
Voice is not stupid. They're using each other mutually,
Yeah, at this point, yeah. But like I said, that'd be the same as me saying, hey, Granny's watching. You want to come over here and talk shit about Voices?
Yeah.
Or Natasha, do you want to come over here and talk shit about Voices and tell everybody how bad she is and what all she's done? No. Why the fuck? I don't care to do that shit.
No.
I don't give a fuck about what they have to say about her.
No. Yeah, I don't know. It's unfortunate because she could have. It was just a hill that she said she wanted, that she would die on with those autopsy things, and you got to respect somebody for that. I respect her for
boundaries,
that.
and that's what I said. Those are her boundaries. If that's what she wants to use, those are her boundaries. That's fine.
Then
That's
go. That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But you're not going to use mental health to be a fucking asshole. Your mental health, you're not going to use that to be a fucking asshole and we're not doing that. No, that's not. Okay.
Or discount everything that's happened before that moment, because that's what she's doing, saying that everything you said is shit. Oh, I never really liked you. You're this, you're that. Like, you can't go back and rewrite history. And I don't like when people do that in general, when they now have a beef with you. So now they go back and say, oh, I didn't like you here, here, and here. Like, who cares? Doesn't matter. We're in the present. That was in the past. Let's just move forward and, stop it.
She said, how do we even know what or who to trust? Baby, you know what? Don't trust.
You don't. No.
You can't. That's the thing. I think we learned that recently in many ways.
Well, I'm still trying to, earn back my trust with Queen. Yeah. So it is what it is. Don't just be trusting anybody out here.
Yeah, you got to be careful. And the sad part is, motherfuckers will be so happy-go-lucky, smiling in your face. Oh, they're your friend today, but they're your enemy tomorrow. Just like with Dolly's people. You seen how quick they fucking flipped on his ass and all came over here?
Oh, yeah.
To Jones's.
Yep.
You guys watched it firsthand. We see it all the fucking time.
Yeah, there's no denying that. That's for sure. I gotta roll a J. This shit.
Rolled mine. Lit that bitch right now.
This shit's stupid.
Yeah, it's too much. It's just not good when, I don't know, when you go back and you just say, okay, like, everything about you, you can't just discount everybody because now you have a beef with them from the past. I don't like when people do that. It's just not very authentic, to say, well, I never liked you, because right now you have.
Oh, Laura, I wasn't talking about Queen Bee. I wasn't talking about Queen Bee. I was fucking talking about Queen Bee.
Yeah, see that kind of thing. Yeah, just stop it. I don't know. Either way, yeah. See, either way, it's just I don't know. People that's I think the nature of some of the stuff on YouTube. It's that tit for tat, that back and forth.
Well, Laura just definitely made a whole ass out of Voices, and I hope she realizes it.
She asked her, what did this? What did this? You could see her. She's like typing stuff, and you can hear typing stuff in the back chat. And she's, you know, she has Whistle Down jump up there trying to be, oh, I love you, Voices. You know, I've met you in real life. And how much you selling those information for? Here. Yeah. She goes, how much you selling the information for? She goes, I'm not selling the information. Da, da, da. She goes, come on, Voices. They were using her.
And who stood up for her with Whistle Down? All of us. The fuck out of here, man.
Whistle Down just made a video on her a week ago.
Yeah, and I didn't even want to play it because it had that money that she said Voices owed her.
Yes, you just right, Jones. You skipped that part.
That was Whistle Down's video?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
I wanted to show that she was up there on
Laura, you know what? You want to keep her. Have at it. Go ahead.
Have her. Yeah.
You can be friends. That's what you want to be friends. Go ahead. Be friends.
Because I wanted to show that she knew about the pictures and all that kind of stuff. The way she like described them. Oh, I already in the the way she reamed you, Ellie. You know what I mean? That video shows it right then and there.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing I said on that panel prior that was directed at Voices or anything to do with Voices. She was like kind of picking on me like a few days before because she thought I was sticking up for Zab because I was.
And she apologized to you too.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she's like, "Sorry if I got out of line." You're like, "No." You remember that, Ellie?
Oh yeah. Was it on that same stream or the stream?
No, it was 2 days.
Stream?
Was it 2 days prior? 1 day to 2 days prior.
I think it was 2 days.
There you go.
But that's what she does.
I could understand if there was an issue and I was like, you know what, fuck her, fuck that, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or was rude to like nasty and hateful to her, or you know what I mean, like we had a big ass blowout or something. I could understand her being upset and you know what I'm saying, being mad and angry and all this and that, doing the shit she's doing. But I have not fucking said a goddamn word to her, being shitty towards her at all.
No, you haven't.
Even today, when I messaged her and I said, stand on it. If you got something to say, stand on it. And she said something about pimp. Fucking goddamn it, I don't know. Hold on.
Pimping by proxy.
Yeah, and I said, she said, are you happy now? And I said, and I got a law. I said, yeah, you said I got a lawsuit by running my mouth, but failed to realize that you and others you helped with that, Miss Binder. And if
we
I'm
all contributed.
So the fuck are you? Because baby, you sat next to me for 8 motherfucking months, and now you want to talk shit. And she said you were cool with the binders, and I said you was cool with running your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And she said, no, I didn't make any money off of it. It's so not a pimp by proxy. I'm a dumb bitch and thought I was part of something. I said, goes hand in hand. You sat right the fuck there next to me and everybody else calling the same fucking people out. So I don't know what the fuck last night happened or what the fuck happened last night. I wasn't around for it. But if you want to talk to me, I said, but I just got a message that you want to talk and you had a lot to say.
Listen, Queen, I'm fine being a tragedy pimp leech. If she's saying that all we do is make money off talking about the tragedy pimps, fine, because I will not stop bringing up the shitty shit they do. I'm not going to stop doing that. And you best believe, Voices, you better not ever cut your monetization on while you cover me, Queen, or any of us over at the Hive.
Yep. Oh, it was 2 days later. Queen of Wishful Thing came in. It was 2 days later. She apologized to you, Ellie.
Oh.
Or 2 days before.
Patricia, you're up here. I put the screen up because your camera is on. I don't know if you want to cut it off or if you want to leave it on or. You're up here though, baby. You're on the panel.
Okay. Hi, Queen. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
I just wanted to say I work in mental health and with veterans actually. But I know, I mean, Voices has admitted that she's bipolar and she's borderline. And usually people that are borderline and bipolar, they don't have good interpersonal skills. They don't have good relationships often. I mean, actually, never. They're unable to work. And they usually are into a lot of drama. I'm just saying this from experience and observation. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm just saying this because I work with these kind of people.
Yeah. And you've seen it.
And it's nothing against voices. I'm just saying that this is
typical
what I've seen, you know.
Yeah.
And I just want to explain it to you. I mean, you know, I you know, I think that voices may struggle, you know, with relationships, you know.
Yeah, she said it today that she does.
Yeah.
Interpersonal relationships. She said exactly what you just said because I think she knows a lot about her mental illness, and she said she goes to therapy, and so she knows what it, you know, and she's on medication and such. So she, you know,
I think it's good for her too that she studied that and she knows, you know what I mean, because that helps her to know her limits and it helps her to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She has awareness around that for sure. But I
Well,
think that being said,
that's good. I mean, I think a lot more people should know their limits and know when
absolutely.
You know what I mean? They need to step back. But I will say this much, and don't get me wrong, I think Voices was learning. I think she did a really good job up here. But I think, you know, as in like you can only fake it, you fake it till you make it, and you can only last so long when it's not, when you're not, you know, when you're not genuine or you're having a really hard time. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be somebody that you're not, or you're trying to fit in with somebody that you just feel like you don't fit in, but you want to, or you know what I mean? I think it's just, I don't know.
And she's
part of her mental illness.
I thought I was part of
said that before, hadn't she?
Hey, 3-boy mom, I miss you,
She
love.
has 100% said that. She said she's a rapid cycling bipolar and that she has borderline personality disorder. And I went to school for social work and I've worked with people like with borderline as well and bipolar, you know, and it's
there's
difficult.
There's no medication
for bipolar, for borderline. Exactly. It's a personality disorder. I mean, she's on medication for bipolar, but like you said, borderline personality is very difficult and it's very hard to have relationships. Like you said, with those, I've always said that like those kind of relationships are very difficult to have a friend that has, truthfully, just anybody, a family member, anyone, because it's so deeply rooted. It takes a lot of like behavioral therapy to kind of work through that, right?
And even then, I mean, it's a lifelong condition. I mean,
I don't want to cut you guys off, but I got somebody backstage. I was going to bring him up. I just didn't want to. I don't know who it is. It's by the name of somebody.
Warning.
Says technique. Oh, okay. So you're wanting to be back here, but you don't know what we're talking about, or what are we cooking on? Can you let me through? I'm currently backstage.
Oh no.
Hold on now. What do you mean? Okay, you know what? Here, let's bring you up. Hell with it.
Fuck it. Queen, you're so funny.
Hey, I wanted to speak on the BPD part.
Oh, hold on one second.
Yo, Salute, what we cooking on? This is Technique here.
What up? We're not cooking anything. We're just talking shit.
Technique.
We're just up here, you know, chit-chatting, talking about somebody that kind of, you know, we thought was a friend. It ain't.
Yeah. Go on, keep cooking, so.
Hate when that happens. Go ahead, Gina. Finish on what you're saying, baby.
Okay, so I have borderline personality disorder, and it's not impossible to have good relationships, but a big thing with that is self-awareness, and I don't think she necessarily has that. But like when I got diagnosed with it, I wanted to learn everything about it. And like when you have it, when people are interacting with you and giving you, you know, like attention and stuff, you put them on a pedestal and you get really attached to people really fast. And you often think that your relationships with people are closer than what they actually are. And then like, okay, say they don't text you back right away, then you're ready to burn their shit on the front lawn. And like, that's toxic. You can't do that. And I'm very self-aware about that. So then that's something I've worked on for years, but not every person with BPD is like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work because you have to like stop yourself from going. when you go that other direction, right?
Yeah.
To hate
Well, look,
from
Tiffany,
love
I
to
know you
hate.
said, she said, I tried to warn you, and I know you did. A lot of people tried to warn me, but see, that's the thing is people tried to come to me and tell me that you was on bullshit too, Tiffany. So, that I take it with a grain of salt because you never, I'm sure people have said that about me. Fuck you. Look at all the shit people say about me all the fucking time. I mean, I would hope other people would take it with a grain of salt and then come talk to me or come, watch a live stream or whatever before they would just judge off something that somebody else says. You know what I mean? Or to tell me that they're bad news. I mean, I get people who are trying to warn me, and I've warned people too, but sometimes you just have to learn for yourself. You know what I mean?
That's so true.
But then again, and like I said, people, I know like Tiffany tried to warn me, and I understand that like a lot of people did, and I appreciate it. But I just, people say like they said that same thing about her.
Yeah, you want to learn
So it's
for
like,
yourself about
you know
people.
what I'm saying? I try to, try to fill it out for myself because.
Queen, I think there's a lot of people that are on here that have mental health issues, and I'm not saying that you do, or I'm not diagnosing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just talking about voices. She's admitted that she's borderline and that she's bipolar. And borderline is actually very dangerous. I mean, people are.
My brother is.
When you're born,
it's
you take it to another level. And
it's another thing.
Yeah. And I'm just talking from experience. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. Diagnosing.
Yeah, I'm not talking
experience. I don't like talking about anybody's mental health because you don't know. You don't know what somebody's dealing with, and you don't know what you can do to push them over the edge. Or I don't think it's a fucking. Well, not that though, but like Ben Dreamin just said, you know what I mean? She said I'm sick of people using mental health as a free card. And quotes. You know yourself better than anyone. You say it, you own it. But I do believe that, you know what I'm saying? I also believe that it is easy to lose your lose your temper. And don't get me wrong, I have a hell of a temper too. So sometimes I used to anyways when I was younger. I mean, I would.
Temper is different than
that's why you got to be self-aware.
In response to Ben Dreaming, I am not giving her a free pass card. I am just trying to explain why her behavior is this way, because
I'm not saying she's not saying you. I think she's like saying it just like in general.
In general, yeah.
I don't think that comment was towards you by any means.
And very true, Montana. Voices said she was working on changing, and that's why Queen gave her a chance.
Because she kept saying, you know what I mean? She was working on herself. People work on themselves every day. I need to work on myself every fucking day. I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? Like I gotta work on it every fucking day. I mean, I think a lot of us do.
We all have mental illness, guys.
Absolutely.
Everybody has some sort of mental illness at different times in their life. We've all had depression. We've all had anxiety. I mean, we've all had different forms of this. You know what I mean?
Life is a work in progress, literally.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Definitely.
But I just wanted to say that, and
that's totally been my experience too, with like just in general, and with borderline, like because that's I think the biggest like issue here. It's not really the mental, it's the personality disorders, and those borderline has always messed me up in general. Like it just it's very difficult, and you have to give these people a lot of grace. You know what I mean? Because they're very hard to.
They're very hard
because
how are
they
people
love you or they hate you?
Okay, so there's some people that will deal with that, and there's others that will not.
Exactly. I see, like me personally, in my own personal life, I just don't fuck with people that have BDP. I just try to stay away from them. I'm not like, you know what I mean? It's not if it was like if I was a social worker and it was like client, it would be different. But like even that was like so difficult.
It is.
To work.
Oh yeah.
The hardest thing ever. It's like because then they love and hate you too. It's like and they live in a different kind of reality. And so it's so hard to.
They are very manipulative on beyond, above and beyond. I mean,
you nailed it.
And we're not talking about voices here. We're just talking about borderline personality disorder. We're not diagnosing or giving any kind of medical thing. Yeah, I mean,
when you said that, it literally just a bell went off my head. My brother could be the sweetest human being on earth, and within minutes, it can change.
Yeah, but you know what? Drug addiction goes hand in hand with that too. You know what
I mean?
Very true.
Of course, it's a way to self-medicate.
Some
people self-diagnose, and some people use drugs to help with mental illness. So they think
100%.
He's diagnosed, but I think it's type 1 bipolar.
I'm not talking about him. I'm just saying in
okay.
general.
Gotcha.
In general, yeah. People do it all the time. Smoking
Right.
pot. I never went on
like
any kind of medication.
I'm in recovery and fight mental illness, and I'm very lucky to have a tight support group. I have grown so much every day, and I can see improvement. That's amazing. That is awesome. You know what?
Congratulations. That's.
But usually,
because I have anxiety like a bitch. I mean, I have anxiety too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I mean,
yeah, that's why I smoke
anxiety
pot
right now.
right,
That's the shit.
But I'm just saying, usually when we have a borderline patient, like the note that we write on them is like usually like, you know, we always joke about it. Like when you have a borderline patient, it's like usually like, you know, 5 pages long, because that's how it is. Like there's so much to say about this person. You know what I mean?
I remember it's so complicated. I remember like in school, my supervisor, I had to like sit in with her, and that's when I first learned about. And it was it's just so complicated. It's very complex.
Yes.
That's, I think, the part about it that nobody gets. And like,
Yeah.
even the person who has it. So it's like very hard to deal with. It's just one of those things that is just very, very, very hard to deal with.
Yeah.
You don't know until you know. And then when you
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Shit, my mic was on mute there the last fucking few minutes if you didn't hear me.
Oh, I like your accent.
I was banging on, trying to jump into the conversation. No, I was just saying, I don't rock with mental health and all that. I have everything I ever wanted in life and all that. But yeah, I do understand mental health. I had a girlfriend that had mental health and all that. I could never shut her up and shit. You know what I mean? It was going on and on and on. Had to get her a fucking psychiatrist and all that shit. Yeah, it just didn't work in the end. But
did you add to it though? Like, did
well,
you
look, put it this way. You know, banging on mental, you can go on and talk about it. It'll just infinite. It'll go on forever. So you're better off just giving the person help, giving them space. And if they can't fix what the problems they have, you're best off getting out of that situation quick. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because some people they want to help, but they just cannot be helped, and that's
right.
The
but it's
truth.
hard when it's your family or your child or your parent.
Oh no! Listen, if it was my child, I would go to the back of the yard for it. But like that's it though. But other than that, like if you get into a relationship with a woman that has mental health issues, you're best off getting out of there quick before it becomes a big problem.
I don't think it's all about that. And I just want to say that Gina is really upset because we were talking about borderline personality disorder, and I have nothing against people with borderline personality disorder personally. I'm just saying they're hard for me
but it's like
to deal with.
It's hard
for
to
friends.
Don't understand.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like people with borderline personality disorder, but I just find it very personally hard to deal with those to have interpersonal relationships because they are hard at it. Have problems with interpersonal relationships. So she just like left chat because that's in a way.
Gina, come back. Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
I don't want her to be mad at me, but that like kind of I'm just saying that kind of.
Look, to be honest with you, she's going to be mad regardless. So leave her off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I say personally because I really like Gina and I don't want her to be mad at me and I don't want her to think that I don't like people with borderline. They are just personally hard for me to deal with as a person. I could have my own opinions about like what is good for me or not good for my mental health. And personally in my life, I don't like to deal with people with BDP in general because they are very hard to deal with interpersonally. That's all, period. End of story. You know, it's not that I don't hate them.
Nobody knows if you had something that you dealt with before that's made you that way. Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? The people don't know your life and they don't know why you feel the way you feel. You know what I'm saying? You're entitled to your opinion just like everybody else is.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's, you know,
we all come from our history of it. Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
Everybody comes from their past and what they bring to this very moment in time. Everything that has come before has made us who we are. Every person we've met, every interaction we've made, every job we've had, we're all so different. And I think we have to accept that most of all, everybody included in this conversation, like let's all respect each other's personal journeys in life to bring us to have of these opinions and perspectives that we have. We're all not going to have the same opinion and a perspective about even a mental personality disorder.
Well,
you know,
I think Gina's problem was more so that she was trying to speak about her personal experience and she felt like she kept getting cut off. That's what I'm gathering.
Oh, Gina, jump up here. She's I'm not mad. I'm just sad. Jump up, Gina.
Come back. I'm sorry.
Baby, come back.
We'll let you talk. We're sorry. It gets
Yeah,
like.
and I'm not here to judge anyone. I am just
Me
saying
neither.
that,
Never.
Ellie, you know, obviously you have experienced these kind of people. I have. I mean, I treat them. You know, I work with them every day, and I don't judge them. It's something that you know. It's a mental illness, and you have to be patient and understand. And I am, you know, I am. I mean, on a social network, I you know, I have the option to click out. You know, if you don't deal with it, you know, you just click out. And at work you have to deal with it. You know, face front, you know, and that's fine. And I'm not judging anyone, you know, but I'm just saying that with these diagnoses, and it's not so much, I mean, it's not so much really bipolar. I tend
At
to
all. Yeah.
that I can deal with that. One is
we lost it.
Is a lot rougher.
I agree. I think everybody has a bit of bipolar, you know, the up and down. You know, you have one day you're like so happy, you wake up the next day, you're like, oh damn it, face sucks, you know, or something. You know, I mean, that's like part of life. But I think we're all a bit bipolar, truthfully.
Yeah.
More than anything, you know.
Yeah.
Because we all have depressing, we all have sadness, we all have ups and downs, you know.
Right.
I would never like bash mental health because it is for real, you know. I think it's chemical. A lot of it is chemical for sure.
Yeah.
You know, personality disorders aren't so chemical, but they stem off of mental illness. They're like secondary, like, you know, symptoms in a way of like a mental illness. You sometimes develop those from your initial mental illness.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
But I would never shame anyone. I'm sorry, Gina. I just want to say I like.
Yo, sorry. My mic was off there. I just had to jump back in. Sorry for cutting you off. Whoever was cooking, keep cooking on the bitch or whatever, and go ahead.
I'm not sure what happened,
but you all take care and have a nice day. I'm gonna jump down and listen, and I love you all. Take care.
You too. Thank you, Patricia.
Yo, are y'all out? Yeah, remember the name. This is Technique, yeah, from Ireland, yeah. Top of the range shit, yeah. Just remember the name, son.
Okay. All right, son.
Well, you have a good one, man. I appreciate you being here. Technique Live.
Sorry if I offended anyone.
Remember the name.
Remember the name. Conor McGregor. You just did he just put Conor McGregor promo on us.
Exactly. Who's cooking? I wonder what he was cooking. He must have been cooking something. Unless that's like his word of like what's up, you know, like over there.
What's
I think it was what's up.
He's like maybe
what's
say what's
cooking. Yeah,
that's
I've heard what's
cooking.
That's a thing.
Boston
I've heard
thing.
that. It's like a New York thing too, I think, because I
what's cooking?
But older, like what's cooking?
What's cooking? Good looking.
Yeah, exactly. Bam.
That's where
exactly. Yeah. What's cooking? I hope I didn't offend anybody. I'm sorry. I was just talking about borderline personality, my own personal experience with people like that I've known in my own life. Actually,
like I said, people can't be upset with you. You've had your own experiences just like they have.
Yeah, I've had them.
You don't know what they went through. They don't know what you've been through. I don't know. You know, I mean, that's everybody has stories. Everybody has things they've been through in life. Everybody's been shit that they've been. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would never shame anybody.
I don't think it's fair for one person to get offended or upset because I mean that nobody knows what you've been through to feel the way you feel. I mean, fuck, if if something happened, or if there was something like that, I can't blame you. You know.
Yeah, and I do agree that everybody does have some bit of mental illness. You know, like to some degree, right?
Can you hear us? Okay, is your mic working good?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not listen, I'm not mad at anybody. It's just it's upsetting because I do hear this a lot and it is true, but I've worked very hard on myself for years. And like being diagnosed with it was the best thing that's ever happened to me because actually my mom's the one who said it first. She said, I really think you have BPD. And I did a lot of studying about it so I could understand it better and it fits you to a T. So I said something to my therapist, and she had me do like this little test or whatever, and I got like all but 2 of the things. Like I have all but like 2 of the traits. And then I even took another one on online before I went to the therapist, and I got the same results. But like when I got diagnosed, that's like the first step is to like just being aware of it and knowing what your flaws are and stuff like that. And I just don't want people to think that like they can't be friends with me because I'm going to end up
No.
ruining their life. Like that breaks my heart, and I don't want anybody to think that.
No, nobody thinks
No,
that.
Gina, come on.
Oh, I think everybody has their own individual. Some people don't even know what it looks like in a person.
Right. It's and
you know what I mean?
Mom said there are definitely stigmas attached to BPD.
There are.
Like,
There
okay,
always...
one that scares me is, you always hear bad stuff about like schizophrenia, but my friend that just passed away, he had that. So I did a lot of looking into it and studying because I want to understand people. And I learned that now I don't know if it's all because there's different forms of schizophrenia, but there's one where your body thermostat is broke. So like Alan
like
would wear
neurotransmitters.
t-shirts in a blizzard, but a winter jacket in the hot August baking sun. And it never made sense, and people would see him and think he's a weirdo and stuff. But like he wasn't hot in the summer. So like to him he was cold, and that was something I learned. And there's just so much that goes into it, but like cuz I would always hear people think that they're like possessed with demons and stuff, and I'm like I don't want to think like that. I want to understand it.
Yeah, I don't think it's that at all. It's just like it's also like it's all like it's like in your brain, like neurotransmitters and chemicals.
Yeah, I mean, I understood as much as they possibly could because there's still a lot they don't know about it.
But look, I have a question, and I want to say I don't want you to think that I'm I don't want you to take offense to maybe you know what
No, it's fine. I'm not going to be it's fine.
Well, I just didn't know if it like, because so like okay, so I just want to like I don't want to someone I know who is transgender really had a hell of a time mentally because he wasn't aware of what he was going what he you know what I'm saying, like he was having a really hard time, and until he transition I say he now because that's what his pronouns are now, you know what I mean?
Okay,
so
yeah,
but yeah, it was a very hard, and he said his mental health went kind of like hand in hand. And I did, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't sure if that was kind of like, did you like find out that you had this? Were you struggling?
I mean, I can say I have BPD from SA. Like
so it's from
the time I was 3 to 27 and in between, I was getting SA'd a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's what
and that really fucks a person
up.
I'm
so sorry.
God, really
it's okay.
And so that's the thing. You don't know what other people are going through. You just fucking don't.
Yeah,
you really have no idea what somebody's going through or what somebody went through to make them feel the way they feel today.
Yeah. And like, okay, so like Molly used to always say that. And I told her, like, I'm like, please don't think that. Like, try to get educated about it. And you know what? I think a lot of people with BPD don't even know that they have it. But it took for my mom, because she's the type of person, she researches everything. And I mean, she doesn't just believe the first thing that pops up on Google. No, she's going deep. So she's very intelligent. And when she said that, I mean, because I was like, I didn't have any answers. I just knew that I get very attached to people very quickly. And it sucked. Mm-hmm. Like the part that broke my heart the most was thinking that like maybe my relationships with people aren't even real, not on my end, but like I think that they like me, but it's like I'm lying to myself that they actually like me a lot more than I think that they do.
No.
And it's really sad.
I don't think
Gina,
it's that.
I fucking adore you.
Yeah.
I watched your
Glad
interview.
you're over here with us.
Yeah, I went and watched your interview, Gina, that you did. I think about a month ago or so.
Oh, thank you, Boston.
And I heard you say like you knew since 2. You know what I mean? How you felt, and whatnot. But yeah, I went and watched that. I watched the entire thing. It was very interesting. It was very.
I want to say this. I'm not sure who accountability is, but I just want to say this. They came in with some good information here. It is dangerous and irresponsible to offer mental health advice. If you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis, please seek professional help, not a panel or channel.
Definitely.
It's very important. Please take in, you know what I'm saying? Please discuss it with your doctor. Do not ever rely on a panel or a channel or people on the internet.
We're just talking about, what we know about it. You know,
right.
not
I'm
giving any
just
kind of
piggybacking
advice.
off this comment though for people, you know what I mean? Just so that it's
No, they're giving good advice. They're saying something
totally.
good. Definitely.
I know,
If one of the
this
mods
earlier.
could run an 800 number or something too.
Good idea.
Yeah. This is very good advice. I appreciate them coming in here and saying that. I don't know who it is. I don't care who it is. I don't give a fuck if it's somebody that doesn't like us. I'm just glad that they came in and put this in here because it's very important for people to know that. Yes, please do
Keep
not
your mental health safe.
ever take mental health
don't
advice from
self-diagnose yourself.
anybody. Yeah, from no one on a panel or a channel or anything like that. No.
Yeah.
Please
Don't
do
think all of
not
a sudden
seek
you have
professional
one of these.
help.
Yeah.
Please seek professional help. Don't ever.
Yeah.
Shit's dangerous.
It is dangerous. It is super dangerous, especially on YouTube. Like even lawyers that I go and listen to, it's always a disclaimer that they're not giving out any kind of legal advice, and they're freaking lawyers. Like doctors won't give out medical advice. Social work, you can't give out any medical advice. We're just talking about how these things have related to us in our own lives. You know what I mean? What we could learn from it, because you can learn from knowing like behaviors of a certain kind of diagnosis. That's all we were talking about, and it just got off a little bit,
I didn't know we were talking about serious shit because I wasn't even listening. I went back to what's Laura's new name now? I forget. Anyway,
Obnoxiously something.
Irrelevant.
I went to
irrelevant.
Obnoxiously inconsistent. I went over to listen to her for a minute, right? And I didn't know you guys were talking about serious shit. I didn't even listen. I just came in here and I was about to be, oh my God, guys. But I stopped myself, thank God.
That's all right. Go ahead. We can change the subject. We can flick. That's fine.
All right. Bitch,
Please change it. Yeah.
Listen. All right. This is kind of on the subject of mental health, but this bitch fixing her lips over there to fucking coach Laura on her lack of impulse control. Really? Like
voices?
Really?
Voice gonna teach Laura?
Voices, like giving Laura tips on how to have better impulse control and how, your words are your words and people's perception is everything. And that's what I've been talking with my therapist about. And I'm glad that she's working her therapy, but it doesn't she's talking about like how she thought that we changed or something. Like, we thought you changed too. You're not showing anybody that you're doing any better by threatening to fucking out private shit about people to expose us. Like that's not toxic or anything. You know what I mean? And fucking shit, I can't, man. And then this part made me laugh, bitch. Wait, this part made me laugh. This bitch said, fucking have the ball.
She's not in any discords or anything like that. I mean, there's nothing she's, you know what I'm saying? There's what the fuck is there?
She has no access to any of our fucking chats. Like she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Even know what
this is the part that made me laugh, bitch. Listen to this. She said, my core audience, when I went over to the Hive, didn't want me to go.
Yep.
I'm like, what? And Laura's like, well, then why'd you go?
Are
you
fucking kidding me?
I wanted to sit with the cool kids.
Yep.
Gave me some validation, but they didn't want me to go. Are you fucking like we caused her to lose like her audience? Like, what is she trying to say? Yeah, like total like victim shit. Like, this is crazy, dude. You could disagree with us and leave, but this is crazy.
Laura's chat was saying it. Was like, all right, here she goes playing victim.
I can't.
Well, Laura's fucking chat was literally not buying into the bullshit. They were like, okay, voices, whatever.
Call the mod said I can't be. I gotta leave because they're friends with Molly and whatnot. The stuff. Yeah.
Is it okay for me to laugh again at the teeth spitting out at the gas station?
Jesus, this is fucking terrible.
I cannot even. Like, fucking serious.
Oh,
YouTube's a crazy place.
It really is.
It really is.
It really is. It's not even like a real world.
Well,
And,
that's
like,
the thing, that's the part
it's in dog
why
years.
these things happen. You know what I mean?
Like, time goes by so fast. It's like in dog years. Like, people make fast friends. You say I love you after 2 weeks of knowing someone. Like, and then it's like the Hotel California in the same breath. Like you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. It's like once you're here, you're here.
Oh my God,
like you're locked in
weird.
somehow. It's fucked up. You know how many people fucking leave and you thought they left and they really fucking didn't? Sometimes they come back like, yeah, I was watching, but yeah, I didn't want to talk anymore, Like, it happens.
Yeah. If that ever happens, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching, but I'm never talking again. Just
if Ellie ever rage quits, she's just gonna never talk again. She's
I just
gonna
want to
keep
give you a
watching.
heads up. I'll send out like an SOS, but I'll be watching.
Oh my
That's all.
God. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's a weird place and you gotta keep your back against the wall and not trust no one.
Things are like exaggerated to a certain degree.
Yeah, they are.
By nature, not by purpose, really.
I almost feel like it's because time speeded up. Like, we do everything so one and done so fast. Like, a month feels like 6 months. Like,
yeah,
it does. It's weird. And if you miss a couple days, or if you
miss a couple days, it feels like you missed weeks.
Right?
It's weird.
A week, it's like missing months. It's very, very weird. There's so much.
I mean, even when I've gone on my vacations in the summer, where I'll like go sneak away and have a cigarette, like in the smoking section, wherever we're at, I'll tap in and I'll know what's going on because I'll tap in maybe 3 times in a day, where in regular life, it's just always in my ear when I'm doing regular chores and shit. But I want to disconnect and spend time with my family, but I'll check in. And even with checking in just a little bit, it's still hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
I can't imagine what you guys are saying.
It's
wild.
It is wild. You've been here a long time, so
yeah, I have. After lockdown, it just got more crazy.
Do you know what happened with Angry Viking, Cappy?
What?
Do you hear what happened with Angry Viking?
No.
You heard that guy?
Yes, I have heard of Angry Viking. What happened?
He got called the other night. He's been scamming people left and right. They had 9 people on the panel calling him out. His wife, everything. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. I'll send you
Very interesting.
Yep. Fetty was on the panel.
I can't place his face. I'll have to look him up in a minute. I know that name though. But
yeah, he used to run it. Go ahead though.
But yeah, I've been here a long time, and it got way crazier over lockdown. Because I remember before lockdown, YouTube had seasons. Like the summer was dead. Like hardly anybody went live. It was every once in a while. And now it's like this is the community that never fucking sleeps. Someone's always live ever since lockdown happened.
Wow. It just never stopped. Yeah, because a lot of people started working from home.
Yeah, so a lot of people started working from home.
And people changed their patterns I noticed during that 18 months.
Oh, yeah. I definitely did.
I did in certain ways,
I still haven't got back all the way. I don't feel like my schedule is so inconsistent still. I feel like my kids' schedules are consistent, but my self-care and what I do with just myself is super inconsistent. I used to have so much more of a schedule.
I agree.
I'm lucky to be in Florida because I think maybe 3 weeks to a month max we were locked down. My bar I go to all the time was open,
dude.
serving food.
I was
later.
so jealous of Florida. Like
Oh.
me and Kathy were jealous of Florida.
Oh my God, forever, right? Well, I had no problem with like staying home. Like that's not the part that really bugged me. What really got to me though is like I got comfortable with, oh, no one's gonna stop by here, so I'm not gonna pluck my eyebrows and put on my makeup. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, and I used to find such solitude in doing my cosmetics and self-care type shit, and now it's just like, where did that go? Who am I?
I know
Like,
what you mean. I
who the fuck am I?
Yeah.
But
I know
whatever,
exactly
it's
what
coming
you
back,
mean.
like
It's coming
slowly.
back, right? It is.
Kind of coming back.
That's
I kind of have to force myself though. It's like every other thing from lockdown is normal, but and that's all on me. It's not anybody else.
It's the last thing usually.
But
Getting that rhythm, you know what I mean? Getting that rhythm, that routine. It put everybody in a routine, and then some people didn't get out of the routine.
Right, like the kids, the husband, they all got their routine. My routine is like, I get up, make sure they're all doing their shit, and then I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Right.
I'm gonna get in the shower and I'll be right back.
I'll jump on in a minute.
I'm gonna be muted while I clean the kitchen.
For work. What are you doing?
Right, exactly. I'm gonna be cooking dinner, so I'll be in and out. Like, just fucking. How sad is that?
I know.
Oh, it is a little sad. I'll even go touch grass with you guys in my ear. Like, it's not like I don't ever go outside, because I do. But I bring you guys with me. It's fucking sad.
Gabby's rolling around on the grass.
If you only knew.
That's what the sound is now. Gabby's rolling on the grass. That's what the sound is.
Oh my god.
Bitch, I'll be grocery shopping, and if I forgot my earbuds, people are gonna hear you guys. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, right.
I'm bringing you guys with me. You guys, they'll hear you the whole time.
That's awesome.
Cussing and everything.
My husband's days off, he's constantly asking me because I got one earbud in almost all day. I'm sorry, I do. And he's like, what are you laughing at? And I'm like, you wouldn't understand. I'll just start laughing and he'll be like, what? I'll be like, earbud. He'll be like, oh shit.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Green? Is like I'll go through phases of where I sit in my house, right? Well, there's no chairs in my back room right now, and plus the husband moved the Wi-Fi extender, so I haven't been going back there. My daughter's totally monopolized my office, so lately I've been in a phase of sitting at the dining room table with the last months, right? So out of all these years I've been on social media, my husband's always been in the dark of what the fuck's going on. Lately, though, motherfucker kind of be knowing what's going on. And he's like giving me commentary on like, okay, so is everybody still mad at that one that, you know, had that racist blog? And I'm like, what the fuck are you even saying, dude? I'm like, no. He's like, it's, yeah, I can't help but fucking hear it when you don't want to wear your earphones. And I'm just like, that is fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
You don't want to put your earphones in. It's your fault, okay?
Even with like some of the shit I follow on TikTok, he even asked about that. So is that Womblands lady and that native guy still dating? And I'm like, shut the fuck up, boy. You're too much, dude.
And my husband would come home from work and he would be like, so what happened with, and I can't mention the creator's name on this panel right now, but he'd be like, what happened with that bitch today?
Right. Because I used to try to tell him what was going on, but him like being forced to hear it, I think is a different thing. Like, he's like, oh god. I'm like, why don't you just say something? He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I'd be like, you just don't understand.
He does remember who Will is, though. He's like, why is that guy always yelling at women?
Oh my gosh. All I know
Did he
is
really?
turned on these damn
No, because the other night when he was yelling, he's like, that guy still yells at women?
Oh my gosh.
You should have been like, it's
He
been 2
turned
years,
on-
but yeah.
He turned on these Bluetooth light bulbs one day, you know, and it takes my headset away and then it comes through the speakers. And he was like, what are you guys talking about? What are you listening to?
Right.
I was like, never mind. He heard something with the F and it was pretty bad what he heard.
I already told us that. You like clicked
Just
on
so
and
hard to
he could hear everything.
But you know what's funny, though? It's like everybody has found their way to be online. All walks of life now. Because I remember in the prison community, it was really rare for people that live that life to get on a public platform and talk about their crimes or maybe that they're active gang members. And now it's like everybody's on there. Like it used to be like, nah, you're a fake gangster if you're on here. No, some of them are out here fucking shooting people on live streams. Like really, it's fucking crazy.
Even the knitting community with all their drama.
Yeah.
They have the most drama, I heard, for reals. Like people say it all the time. Like everywhere I go, people talk the knitting community.
Oh
like
my
what are
God.
they like? Are they
The
not
knitting
like sharing?
What the hell drama does that?
I just told my mom about this.
Patterns. They share patterns, I bet.
Copying each other and shit.
Patterns.
The roller skating community had drama during lockdown.
Oh my God.
You're joking.
It
You're
was
lying.
some real serious shit too. Some bitches lost their like sponsorships and stuff because there's like a whole network of these women who roller skate in Los Angeles. Some in Long Beach and some in Venice.
I know one of them.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, the Moxie girls and stuff. And so, yeah, anyways.
Sarah. Yes, that's so
Remember
funny.
when Indiana, Indy Jamma Jones, fucking, she got called out for being racist, dog, seriously. And because, like, in her Facebook group, during the George Floyd stuff, some roller skaters that were people of color were in the group, like, very upset. And other people that weren't people of color were very upset too. She went in and deleted all their comments and was like, my chat's not a political chat, guys. And fucking they were like, what? Someone got murdered. This isn't politics. What do you mean? And she was just real tone deaf and real like, whatever kind of about it. And everybody in all the Moxie girls distanced themselves from her like, nope. Not today, bitch.
There's
Hey,
a community for everyone, I guess. Holy moly.
hey, I got a
What's
joke.
that?
Well, actually, accountability question mark has a joke. What did 50 Cent say when his grandma gave him a beanie? Don't
What?
read it.
I didn't read it.
G-Unit.
Oh, G-Unit.
Oh, God. I fucking
Yo, you
can't.
guys see on TikTok, or I think it's TikTok or Instagram, there's this guy, he calls himself V-Unit. He's a Vietnamese guy. And he's got like this fake bulletproof vest. He's the man. You gotta look him up. He calls himself V-Unit. He's the man.
Oh my God.
He is the man.
That's so funny. That's the best.
At the end, we'll always be like V-Unit.
I thought YouTube during the pandemic was freaking nuts.
I'm glad I
Was it
wasn't here
crazy?
during the pandemic.
Me too.
Oh my
Me
God, I
too.
couldn't.
I was productive.
Y'all are already
it.
driving me fucking nuts, so I
Right? I would have lost it. I was like that. It was like for me, it was weird
started
because my
doing
business was closed. So I had like a year and a half, like I was off like a year and a half. Like it was the craziest thing ever for me, ever. It was just
I was
weird
still
for
driving
me.
the school buses because even if we were out of school, we delivered lunches to
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
you know, neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So we were still working. I'm
Weird
so glad I
times.
wasn't on here.
Right. Me too.
Yeah, no, it got pretty wild. It was like all the time, like I said, like.
Oh my God. It
Well, I mean,
must
it's
have
kind of like,
been-
listen, it is kind of exactly like it was then, though. There's not
like
much
how it
change.
is now. Oh no, because it's
like
amped
it's
up.
like it stayed on lockdown mode. Like I said, this shit used to be in seasons. Spring and summer, you didn't hear much from people. Fall and winter, when it's cold, people come inside. That's when things would ramp up. But now,
I could
like,
deal
since
with that. But
lockdown,
it's
it's
been
just
literally nonstop.
yeah, it's been this way since
nonstop.
2020, bitch. It's fucking crazy.
I started YouTube 2020. That's how I got on doing the sports stuff. So I was working from my house, and I was like, you know, I got extra time.
See, yeah, a lot of people.
Can
That's
I
how
give
they
some
kinda-
credit? I want to give some credit to Dolly.
I'll take some. Oh,
Oh God. Oh God.
Just because he did a stream that didn't involve Queen's name.
Good job, Dolly.
All right.
I think he did one last night and one today. I don't know.
I was gonna say he did 2 streams.
2.
He was
Okay.
listening. He must have been listening to us because we was counting up how many lives he had done. And all that. He must have been listening to us.
What was his?
But
What
you
was
know
his
what?
stream
Though,
about?
I will say this much: did you see how much his in chat hit? Listen, when him and PJ was up there, and you know I can't fucking stand neither one of them.
Yeah.
But did you notice that their chat really enjoyed the both of them up there talking?
Yes,
Oh,
they
that's
did.
cool.
They did.
Aw, that's good. Better than him and people.
No, they really did enjoy PJ being up there. I'm serious.
I liked it too.
Well, you're giving an objective opinion on somebody you don't like, and that's cool because listen, like, and I think that's maybe something that he should focus on, like having her up there instead of all these random people that want his attention. Have his lady up there, put on a show, and I think that it would work out good for him.
Like,
yeah, he had. I mean, it's not. Well, I didn't watch much of it, but I think
it was structured.
He had, was he having people come up there, or was it just them two?
One at a time. One at a time.
That's better, see?
But you know what? Yeah, because then you ain't got a bunch of people talking over each other. So, well, that works out. You know what I mean?
This is what he originally did. Not necessarily with PJ, but he didn't focus on drama. So it seems like maybe he took some advice out of what we were discussing and was like, yeah, I need to get my shit together and cut this shit out.
Well, you know what, Dolly, even when he addressed drama back in the day, he didn't get in it. He just laughed about it and was lighthearted about it.
I was gonna say he's doing. Yeah, I was gonna say his streams are all like 2 and 3 a day. You know what I mean? Like he's getting a lot of. I mean, I think he kind of knew it was getting a little creepy. That was getting a little out of hand.
And the last thing he needs is the haters to be pointing out, hey, like, this is a little weird. You're getting obsessive. With the
that disposition may be coming.
What was this live about today, Johnson?
Huh?
What was his live? You said he hit a live today?
It was either the one I seen was the one with him and PJ. I don't know what today was.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah.
It was structured. I watched about, I want to say 15, 20 minutes of it. It was structured.
Yeah, I watched a few minutes of it. I was like, this is what you need to be doing. See, it's different because Queen's channel ends up having a lot of drama because of the call outs. Dolly's channel is not
only that though,
for
but there's a
call
lot of
outs.
people that come up here and say stuff too. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
Part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what you.
But I'm saying that's expected to happen over here every now and then.
With the open panel and call outs, yeah.
Yes, with Dolly, that's not what his people were used to. So they've been like just chugging along with him, trying to stay loyal while he's went on this whole drama kick for the past 6 months.
I agree.
And don't forget, someone just called him out about what he had to say about Boston and B-Tim being on a panel with all these ladies, and he's describing his own self.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, I'd rather be on a panel with a bunch of ladies.
True.
You know.
I
Just
bet
saying.
you would.
Just saying.
I bet you would, Boston.
Just saying.
But I say, shout out. I can give credit where it's due. That was better. And I think that's the way he should go about his streams. I think it was good.
Well,
So
Laura
there's
has the same thing. Laura has a core audience that's going to be with her no matter what. They like the way she reports on making a murderer and the way she does shit. Instead,
when I went back and watched one of her live streams, she did shit a lot different back then.
Right. I think these people are kind of waiting on that. Like,
do you? Or do you think they enjoy the drama? Because sometimes.
No, I think some of them enjoy because there's motherfuckers that feed right into that or start shit. They'll be like, well, because they come over too, but we've noticed who the shit starters are.
Yeah, why would
There's people over there that I've never heard of, though, and I never see. And those are the ones that are rooting her on when she does true crime. And that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Her main people. Yeah.
Right. So
some that stick around no matter what. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, most creators do, you know?
Right. Just like I went and watched Ryan Upchurch's video that we were talking about. And I don't think that was directed at Sav Girl, but he was talking about cancel culture is not real.
Directed right for her, no, but I feel like it was definitely I feel like it definitely had a lot to do with it, you know.
Like everybody has somebody supporting them. They might not have huge numbers, but
you know, like he was inspired by what was going on to make that. You know what I mean? Like in my opinion, ways.
Right. I'm not sure if he was talking a little bit about Jason Aldean.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's going on too. Yes, did you? Yes,
He mentioned
we were talking
him,
about that
but
on Jones in yesterday's a little. We listened to the song.
So
yeah,
okay, what
he
do you guys
mentioned him
think
a
about
little bit.
that? Well, I mean,
What do you guys think?
I think
I
it's
haven't
basic country music.
I love it.
Yeah.
In regards to what?
I'm not shocked that a country singer is going to talk about not liking riots. I'm not shocked at all.
Me either. What?
Okay, let's go.
What?
Let's see. What's the name of the song? I don't even know. What's the name of the song?
I know you
I
guys
didn't
stop on
see the
now.
video. So
Not in this town.
It's because it's the courthouse in the video. There was a person of color hung there, and that's the because I think Nunya looked at the words and she didn't see anything.
Yeah,
racist
That's,
they
words.
were more
that's
like
where he lives. I mean, I understand that
was
about the courthouse, but if that's the case, you can't
yeah,
go film in a lot of places
Well, they'll
because
shut us
they
down
can
if
do
she's
that
not
shit
playing
willy
all of
nilly
it.
anywhere.
Yeah, it
We'll
will.
play some of
Well,
it.
just to listen to it, it sounds fine. But yeah, I guess you got to see the video.
The
Yeah, you got to look into stuff like that. In my opinion, Jonesy, like if the title of the name, then having I mean it was like wrong place, wrong time type thing, but
maybe,
I don't think he meant to do
yeah.
it, but it happened.
Hmm.
Actually,
I
no,
can't
he didn't
believe
mean to do it.
they stopped
I mean, I
playing
can't
his
be too
video
mad
on.
at him for catering to his audience. You know what I mean?
I agree, though. I think his video was about
what?
Well, I'll definitely watch the video to see because I haven't seen it.
The courthouse was a scene of a race riot and lynching. Do you see in the chat in 1920s and 1946?
Yeah.
But the courthouse is still probably used as a courthouse as well. Am I right? Or no? Is this like a
Right.
closed courthouse? I mean, a courthouse is a courthouse, though. Like you.
I mean, it's
can
probably
see
close.
it's
You
in
did a
front of
video
it.
there. I mean,
I get the connection now, though, because the song is about not in this town. You're not going to riot in my town. I get
But a
it.
courthouse could be multiple meanings. Like a courthouse could mean like
Right.
justice. I don't know. A courthouse is a courthouse. Like just because there was like it was the scene, was it in the exact spot? And did they reference the lynching? Then that
Well,
would be
see,
different.
I wouldn't
Did
even
they?
realize that
No.
if I watched the video then.
How would you know that unless you knew that was a? You know what
Yeah,
I
like
mean?
just by seeing it.
Oh gosh, if that's
I mean,
unless
it's
there's
not my
reference
style.
to
I don't
it.
like music that is really like that. But I don't know. Like you don't have it.
didn't they
Music-
deplatform it, Kathy?
To me, what did they?
Didn't they I thought they did something with the song. I'm trying to remember. They took it off something. Let me just.
Oh God, I can't stand that.
took it down.
took it off
Yeah.
They did,
CMT.
Now fucking all
they?
all those motherfuckers are gonna be like, oh, they silenced him, like Tom McDonald being the first one who's always trending, talking about being silenced and shit.
I like Tom. You hate Tom, huh?
They did remove the video from Country Music TV
See?
channel.
Oh yeah, no, they've
It's interesting. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something.
I like me
Are
some
you guys-
struggle. That's it.
I mean, I could see it being, okay, if they made reference or like reenacted some kind of like scene that
Yeah, that
happened
would
at
be
that
bad.
courthouse. But a courthouse is a courthouse. I'm sure there's a lot of justice that happened in front of those courthouse steps too, or wherever
I
that
mean, if
was.
he's doing
You
a
know what I
video
mean?
there, Ellie, right? It's probably closed, the courthouse, right?
See, Lifetime is in a movie in front of the courthouse. Somebody said a lot of movies and TV shows have used that courthouse. Is it like because of
well, and
that?
it's not
or
like he was on some Johnny Rebel shit talking about like
he lives there too.
people of color should, be hurt or something like that. I
the
don't
courthouse
know.
is now
I don't really.
abandoned.
I'm pretty fucking liberal, and I don't really find that much harm in it. I guess I don't know.
Okay,
Much
is the
about it,
courthouse
though.
now
Play some of
abandoned,
it.
guys?
We're gonna play some of it.
Okay.
I can't. I mean, like we'll listen to it. I can't play the video. I mean, because it'll shut us down unless you guys want to play it anyways and get shut down. It doesn't matter. I mean, we can.
If you play it from your phone, it helps out a lot. I heard.
Okay, so we'll play it from here then. Okay, we'll start. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Here's the beginning here. And we'll see how far we get before they shut us down.
And if it shuts down, it comes back in 5 minutes, guys. Don't leave the chat.
Okay.
It's low.
Okay, so yeah, so we need to pull the lyrics, right?
Here, I'll grab them.
It's hard for you guys to probably even hear that, you know what I mean? So
What's
we'll
the title of the song?
I wonder if we could play it and not put the music with it, you know, like just play the
Oh, yeah.
video and talk over it. I don't know if it'll let us or
Oh.
not. It might still shut us down, but we can try it, you know.
If you put just the subtitles on.
Okay, his video also includes scenes that seem to feature footage of Black Lives Matters protests.
Yes, it does. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
No, then that's bad.
It's got it's got like where they're protest or whatever. He's got some kind of I just seen the first probably. Let's see here.
It's in South Carolina, in Columbia, South
First
Carolina.
36 seconds of it. I mean, that's you know what I mean. That's.
There's a reason that CMT took that down.
Is it Columbia, South Carolina? Oh, Tennessee, Columbia, Tennessee. Sorry. Did you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, there's what'd you say, baby?
Oh no, because I was like on Google. Sometimes you guys can hear me when I click off, but it says it looks like the courthouse looks like it's still open to me. There was like cars parked in front of it in this picture, so I don't think it's an abandoned courthouse like somebody just said.
When was that Google taken? Does it tell you?
Let me look. Hold on, let me check.
I got cotton eye so bad.
You have what?
Cotton eye.
Oh, cotton mouth. I thought you said something else. What the?
Cotton eye, not cotton mouth.
I went and looked at it though. I get it because they didn't just splash on the courthouse. He's in front of the courthouse playing a show, right?
Yeah.
Like clipping on the protests and the riots and shit. And like I get it. It's political music. It's not gonna fanfare whether very good, especially with that like kind of good old boy, try that here kind of shit, you know? Like, I don't know. I get it, but I also like get that he's catering to his audience. He's a fucking artist.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like the song.
Cross that line. It won't take long if you find out.
Sing it, Boston.
For you to find
Sing
out.
it.
I recommend.
I'm just kidding.
I don't like them silencing him though. I don't fuck with that.
No.
I don't fuck with silencing fucking his political beliefs, even though I think they're ridiculous.
Racial?
That's what we're here for. We're Americans. We're supposed to be free to speak. Now, obviously, like these they have the right to like not play them on his platform. I get it because they're private platforms, but I don't know. I kind of just is everybody getting I don't know, dude. I feel real weird when shit gets shut down. Like it's not like I said, it's not like some Johnny Rebel shit where he's dropping M-bombs and crazy shit like that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But no, I get it.
I agree
I get
with
it.
the song.
I just don't fuck with any
Shit
type
don't
of
go
racism.
down in the country like it does in the city. That's just a fact.
True. Yeah.
Look at it this way too. How many people have said with the tragedy pimps, don't try to do that in my town. Don't try to do that in my town. That won't fly
Yeah, a lot
in
of
my
people
town.
have. A lot of people have said that.
Well, I should I live in LA and like literally I live in LA, one of the biggest cities in the United States. Try that in my town, bitch. I dare you. Like
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Riots. We saw riots here.
You would be fucking up on like at the very least fucking noise ordinance fucking fines. Mississippi.
Was it Mississippi? I was trying to remember.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so.
Oh God. Somebody said that Jason Aldean literally lived through a mass shooting, and he said not just Pecan Pie said not just only a mass shooting, the worst mass shooting in recent history.
The one at the what's that called, Cappy? That hotel in Vegas, the one.
Mandalay Bay.
He shot down at all, but yep.
Wow. So.
Oh, he was on stage, wasn't he?
Yeah. That was a Jason Aldean concert.
When the people were watching it from like their hotel.
Mhm.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh my
It was
God, it
crazy.
was so bad.
Yeah, he had
That's
assault
crazy.
rifles. He barricaded himself in that hotel room, and fire down on them. It was horrible.
I mean, people are allowed to have their views, you know what I mean? And it doesn't seem like he's like using any like major racial slur.
I mean, it's not like he pulled a Morgan Wallen. Jesus. I mean,
for me, anything contradict. What's the word?
Morgan Wallen, Gina, was talking to one of his homies and he called him the N-word, but not with the hard R.
See, and that's, I wanted to mention that the other day. Now, I still will not say it, but my black neighbors, which I'm really good friends with, they gave me permission to use the ends.
Don't do it.
The ends with an A, and I said, no, we can't say that. I said,
no thanks.
Because see, you're over here saying I can, and then some might want to shoot me dead if I say that word. So no,
right? No, it's better to just not
hard
do it.
pass.
Yeah.
Hard
Yeah.
pass. Yeah, you make your that's.
I don't believe in that word with any
I
type
don't
of
even like
different
that
letter.
they say it with the A. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I think it's like
When
a
anybody
cultural
says it.
thing, you know?
It is a cultural thing for sure.
I don't like it, but it is a cultural thing. That's how, you know, they're fine with talking to each other like that. That's fine. Don't call me that, even though I never was. But, you know, don't insult me using it. Then we're good. I don't care. Do your thing. But yeah, nope.
Yeah, I want no parts of that.
And Emmett Till was lynched in Drew, Mississippi, and he is from
Chicago. That's right.
He went to go visit cousins in Drew, Mississippi, and he was a Chicago kid and was kind of sassy, and like I think he whistled at her, or he gave her a compliment or something, and his cousins were like, "Oh, holy fucking shit, we're gonna die!" And he's like, "God, you're being dramatic. Like, what's up?" You know, like, and they like ran home. And then that bitch was like, you know, made up all kind of lies. And then, yeah, like those kids were like, no, you don't understand. Like, and his mom was scared to send him. She's like, he's such a jokester. I'm afraid to send him because I don't think he didn't grow up there. He doesn't understand it. And, yeah.
That's so sad.
That fucking movie, like, bitch, I don't ever cry, hardly ever. That gutted me, bitch. Like, I just couldn't. Oh, my God.
Listen, Remy just asked a good question. If this song isn't okay, why is promoting drugs, weapons, etc. okay? I agree. That shouldn't happen either. I mean, Jesus.
I mean, like, I feel like, listen.
But
like,
then again,
I
you'll
feel
hear
like
me.
people should be able to sing about almost anything. Do you know what I mean? I think they should be able to sing about drugs, and he should be able to sing about what the fuck he wants. Like,
yeah, I think she was meaning like if this song is wrong, then so are those songs. It should be.
I got what you're saying
across the board, and I
it's a
agree with
slippery
that.
slope when you want to start shutting people up. Like I said, I'm pretty fucking liberal, dude. I don't like what he's singing about, and I don't agree with it, but I want him to be able to sing it. You know what I mean?
Cappy, you're my liberal friend.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of don't count though. Like, I'm not super woke. I have voted Republican before, but
yeah, I'll vote whatever aligns with my morals in the time. Like whoever seems like the better fit is who I'll vote for. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not so open minded. My brain's gonna fall out. Like, that is not me.
You've got to be careful. I don't think we should have a president, period. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Like, I just don't trust government, like, altogether.
Okay, so this says, to the folks who need the money but won't sell the family 40, keep telling the suit and tie no. To all them hidden country liners, little mom and pop diners, keep telling big money where to go. Remember, God only made so much real estate. Tell the bank I'm going to take it to the grave. These are the lyrics. Let's keep the red dirt roads red dirt. Keep the little white church. Keeping God first. Keep dragging that plow. Keep the blue on the collar. Keep the sweat on the dollar. Keep the sins in the water and your roots in the ground. Keep standing tall and the hell in your gnaw. Here's to all y'all keeping small towns small.
I like and see, it just sounds like regular country shit.
I like it.
There's something
to that. It sounds pretty regular, run of the mill country, dude. To me,
it does. Yeah.
Yeah, to the ones who rocking rust on a box-bodied truck, rev it up, keep that rubber burned down. To the ones coming home to your homecoming queen, keep that girl's daddy proud. To all of y'all fighting for the flag, we gonna hold it down till y'all get back. Which I don't know what, because he's burning the flag in one of those videos, in his music video or whatever. There's one where they're burning
That's a clip from the riot.
Yeah,
right.
from
So
the
that's what I was gonna say. That's what they let's see here.
BLM riots and stuff.
They could have took that down for the showing the flag burning. You think that?
To the gone but never forgotten, God tell them we got them, and we know they're looking down on us in this town. So we gonna keep that red dirt roads, red dirt, keep that little white church, keeping God first, keep dragging the plow, keep the blue on the collar, keep the sweat on the dollar, keep the sins in the water and your roots in the ground, keep standing tall and hell in your gnaw. And it says, here's to y'all keeping small towns small. We keep small towns small. And then that's it. That's
Queen. You hear that? Those are the lyrics you just read. If you look deeper into them, to me, some of the words, roots, and what else was there? There was a bunch of other ones that really. Can you read that one more time for me? I apologize.
Like I'll read that little part, but yeah, I'm not gonna read all of it. But yeah,
yeah.
I looked them up last night. You could find them online, and you could see them. Like I read through them. There's nothing seems blatantly like racist. I mean, like keeping the small in a small town is like small business, and keeping the small business. You know, like it's similar kind of like idea.
Yeah, we
like,
shop local, like
right, little mom and pop stores.
Yeah. I believe in that too. I mean, he's just.
I mean,
kind
I
of
feel
like
like
talking
everybody
about,
should shop local if you can. I mean, that's.
I think so too.
Just to support, you know. I mean, shit.
You see how like
it's so hard running
Amazon has taken over the world. You know how many businesses that has put like that alone has like put out of business. It's crazy, you know. But we love it too. I mean, I love Amazon.
I love Amazon. I ain't even trying to front.
I'm not gonna try to front either. I love it, even though it has like I'm not gonna like boycott it.
Our town is in an uproar because they're trying to put an Amazon warehouse right down the road from us.
Oh, see, yeah. I was gonna
And
say,
we're out in the country. They're trying to put it across the street from my mama's house.
I gotta make a correction. Somebody tried to lie on my name again and say that I have a fucking wish list and all that shit, and I don't. I never have.
Where did that come from? Jeez, Mary Joseph.
Never seen
I don't fucking know. I got a message saying that somebody was trying to lie on me. I think it was that Janie in the chat. I don't know.
Oh God.
She be that fake account be all over the place trying to hate.
Yes, it is.
But anyhow, they were saying I had some fucking wish list because we were talking about Dolly's birthday list.
And then what's her name?
Goddamn wish list. What?
Crystal Langford asked. She goes, "Was it Nick that was trying to get people's information in the Discord, or was that Forever Strong?" Is what Crystal asked. She was asking voices.
Why is Crystal always up in the shit?
So what the fuck? How would voice thing? She was never in a fucking Discord.
She didn't answer. There's a reason she wasn't allowed in the Discord.
And it's neither. There's the answer, Crystal.
There's a reason Queen has a text now number to contact you. Just saying. Bitch with the got me dead, dude.
Why is Crystal Langford always all the time? Fuck, shit, fuck.
Shit.
Real shit. Yeah, with these.
Queen is zooted.
Wow.
What is this song? What is it called again, guys?
Oh my God, Boston! I don't know.
I can't with you, fool. Not in this town.
Not in this town.
Not in something.
I think it's not in this town. Hold on, let me look. Let me look for you, buddy.
I got it.
Try that in a small town.
Try that in a small town. There you go.
I'm all not in this town.
It's that song's been out for a while. It just became an issue because of the video.
Since May. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew I had already heard it before.
This is the one that. All right, so let's keep the red dirt roads red dirt. Keep the little white church. Keep
getting there.
Okay. You want to keep going? Okay.
No, you just read that one, Queen. That's the one.
Yeah, that's when you read. Keep
I know.
keeping
Go ahead.
God
Finish
first.
reading it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Keep dragging that plow. Okay. Keep the blue on your collar. Keep the sweat on your dollar. Keep the sins in the water and the roots in the ground. Keep
You want
standing
to sing
tall.
this for us? What are you getting at,
You just told me to read them.
Why are you doing it like that?
You're
the
Okay, so we all
those
know
mean
Roots
something.
is a movie. We all know
Yes.
Roots is a movie. Okay.
Thank you,
But
Grady.
I
he's
don't know
not
that
talking
Roots
about
is a
Roots the
movie.
movie. He is talking about your home
He's
roots, your
emphasizing.
family roots.
I think there's a
Okay.
hidden message there. Red dirt, red like blood.
Red dirt.
Okay.
Georgia Clay is red.
White shirt.
dirt.
I did not know that was a movie.
Oh my
I don't know. Oklahoma's got red dirt. Maybe he's really talking about
my
real
whole
dirt.
front yard is Georgia clay, and it's red
So
as
does New
fuck.
Mexico, guys. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like it's red clay, like in Oklahoma, so it's like the same kind of shit, right?
Your
I
family
can't
Little
point
White
shit
Church
out.
is a little
Family
hometown
roots.
church.
Yeah, but they're
Okay,
saying
Little
like
White.
family roots. Anybody's family roots. Like it means your roots where you come from. And that's
I mean, I have a sign hanging in my house that says "Remember your roots."
Yeah, you're right. Your roots where you come from. Blue collar means like hard, hardworking men or women.
Working, middle class working,
hardworking men
blue
and women.
collar. Yeah.
And a little white church is like your little country town church, not one of
Yeah,
these
all
big,
of ours are
Not
little
white
white
people.
I don't want to
white
offend
church.
people, but
Yeah.
these big. I won't tell you what I call them
Boston,
churches
did
where
you say-
you don't know each other.
Let's let Boston explain. Go ahead, Boston.
Okay.
It just seemed like there's like a hidden message there to me. I don't know what the
Okay, so
like,
tell
keep
us
the
what each
red
one
dirt,
means
red dirt's
to
red
you.
like blood. You know what I mean? I don't
Okay.
know. A little white
What
church.
about white
Why not
church?
just say church? Why not just say church? Why does it have to be a white church? You know what I mean?
Because red, white, and blue, dum dum.
Keep dragging
Red,
that plow. That's
red
like
dirt, white church, blue
all right.
color.
Keep dragging that plow like slavery. You know what I mean?
I didn't mean to call you dum dum. I'm sorry for calling you dum dum.
See, I got farmers out of that.
Hey, I got
So you
farmers out of that.
You can.
too.
You can
You
get
could
a lot of stuff out
interpret
of it.
things so many different ways. I think that's
Yeah.
the thing. You could interpret anything as being racist, and not anything, but you could, pick apart words and like find meaning
I mean,
in a lot of
the
things.
song could come across as low key tone deaf, maybe at best, but I really don't think that's the worst song that I've heard regarding racism. Even I've heard more racist shit come out of country music than that song.
Right? For reals. Really. Like blatantly racist stuff I've heard.
Right.
Look, Winnie the Pup. There you go. Red, white, and blue. The flag. Red earth, white church, blue collar.
But what is the
think
Roots
of that.
movie?
Well, roots. Like everybody talks about their roots coming from a small town, like that's where your roots are. Like that's where you grew up, your roots, like where
you're rooted
you
out.
got your values. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
if you're
because-
looking for it to be racist, you will find it.
Exactly.
You will find it. Exactly. And maybe he did it like
See,
that
I'm
to
not getting
make
a
it
lot of that
very-
out of these songs. Like, I'm not looking for it, so I just enjoy the song.
And I believe during the time he had the BLM protest going on, and during the
video. The images.
Yeah, but
he
there were
does use
white
images.
people in that BLM wrote on the video.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about like BLM has nothing to do with I mean.
No, I get it. It's tone. That's why I said it's tone deaf.
Yes.
It's being dismissive of the pain that is distributed, and like because peaceful protests don't really do jack shit, and that's why people tear shit up. And it sucks. No one likes it. It's a reality. I think you should be able to sing about it though.
Yeah, I want to sing about it. I don't like
Or
those peaceful
not. It
protests.
don't
They
matter.
mess
Or
up my
not,
business.
right?
Yeah,
Like I said, I've
fuck
heard
that.
way more racist shit. Not from Johnny Rebel either. Like regular run-of-the-mill country say some way more racist shit than that.
Hey, I'm going to say
it's
this.
such a big
I
deal
didn't
now.
even know what cracker meant. I literally thought someone was calling me a
my
saltine
God.
cracker. Okay? Like
You're so
crackers. I
cute.
thought it was like a white
I know, girl.
saltine
My
cracker.
neighbors call me a snow bunny.
A snow bunny?
I'm
You are the
snow
cutest
bunny of
fucking
the
thing
building.
ever, Gina. Oh my god.
I just learned what cracker meant the other day, and I've been called cracker
Bitch!
several
my
times.
I learned it this
I
year.
learned a
I
couple
thought it
months
was
ago.
like
Me
saltine
too.
cracker. Turns out it's not that.
That's what I
Is that
just
a
said.
newer word that's like circulating or something? Because it's like all of us as recently have heard that word.
I heard
feel
that
like
my
in the
I've
whole
past.
heard that
life.
word for years, but I
I
thought it meant
mean,
like saltine.
people
Like,
are using it more though. I
Because we're
feel like
white like a
lately.
cracker.
I guess.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
I
I've been
thought.
hearing it
White
for a
like a
good 20 something
saltine.
years.
My
Like,
husband had to educate me not long ago. I was like,
I
what?
ain't cracked a nothing. So
No.
don't call me no cracker.
Me neither.
I always thought it was cute. I thought it was cute, like cracker, like you're white, like a saltine. I was like, oh, that's so funny. Like,
I'm not
no,
offended.
that's not it at all. Like, that's totally that. It's
No,
not even close.
it's not nice how it really.
Not nice at all.
Mm-mm. It's
Fucking
real bad.
horrible.
It's real bad, super bad.
No, but growing up, I thought, okay, like I thought, oh, it's because I'm like a little white saltine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's
what
what
I
I
thought.
thought it was like. I thought it was kind of like the boy version of a snow bunny. Like,
yeah.
I
Every
thought it was
time
no
I
big
would
deal.
eat saltines with chili or something, I'd be like, cracker? Yeah.
No, I think it's no. I think it's offensive. People.
What's a
Mama.
honky?
No,
I'm a
that one I just think
Hungarian,
is
and they
funny.
call us honkies.
I'm part Hungarian too, and Romanian, and a
Aw.
couple other things too. Like just they call honkies really Hungarians.
I guess that's supposed to be our N word, but I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not
I don't know where it originated from, though. Let me look.
But I think
Okay.
white people can also be called honkies.
Tracy Schuler says, but what does it mean, meaning cracker? I'm not explaining that one. Cappy, maybe
cracker.
you could
It's a
since you're
it's a whip.
liberal.
Like
Look, I
whip
gotta ask,
cracking.
have y'all been following this? Have you guys started following that Taylor Shabusiness trial yet?
Girl, she's
Woo,
fucking
this morning.
crazy.
Oh, girl.
Yes, we're gonna. I'm gonna start.
What's
Look,
that?
I've been watching
Me
that. I'm
too,
gonna start
yeah.
talking about it. Y'all, look, y'all better kick.
Yeah.
Y'all better get with it.
We
'cause
will.
Start talking about
What
it.
movie?
She is crazy.
What
you guys.
movie?
Not a movie.
I was on a
It's
phone call.
real.
Real
Sorry.
life. This is real
Oh,
life
okay.
shit.
Real life.
Do you see her laughing today?
She's crazy. Like I'm not gonna say it.
Laughing. Sitting
Yeah.
there laughing. Oh,
Yeah.
Who?
Taylor.
Taylor
What's her name?
Shabusiness. Shabusiness.
Shabusiness.
I would have loved to have that last name in school.
Why?
I'll
They'd
take
be
it.
like-
I won't take it now, but I would have loved that name in general.
Man, they'd be like, what you doing? Like, none yo shabin?
Shabusiness is out. Right? Like it's so good. But now she's a murderer. So
My
she
name is
ruined it.
Shabusiness, and it ain't your shabusiness.
That's fucking tight.
I mean, get
Oh my gosh. There's so
Oh,
much you could do with that. Shabusiness. Oh gosh. She's really a crack. Well, I saw somebody from Uncle Cracker. She's crazy. She's crap. I'm not using it like crazy. She's a crazy girl. She's like, I mean, she like cut off somebody's head.
Queen, I
Trigger
saw your
warning.
post and I didn't know anything about this person. And I went into the stream that Tracy was doing and I was like, what?
Oh no. Yeah. Shabusiness. Her full name is Taylor Denise Coronado, and she married Warren Shabusiness. Oh my God! So there's a Warren Shabusiness. So
She
ladies,
cray-cray.
it could be your name too. He's out there and he's single, I guess. Maybe
She
I don't know.
She looks evil. She looks evil.
She does.
I mean,
I need a new daddy. Come here, baby.
Oh my
I'll
God.
take Shabusiness.
Come here, Shabusiness.
Shabusiness.
Blair can't be daddy no more, so I need a new daddy.
He's out. He's out.
I am dead. GC's.
I mean, do I need a trigger warning for back chat comment?
No, we're good.
What do you mean? Oh, because I said we sound like Dolly's panel. It's true. We were all hollering over each other.
Oh no, I hate that. I'm sorry.
She always looks like she has to take a huge dump, Eric said.
She just looks mean. Look at her. She like her
Yeah,
eyes.
Tracy.
I don't know.
Yeah, she was smiling today. Like she like dismembered him and put him in like all different. Whew,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Whoa. Not good.
Oh, is this the bitch that wrote the children's book?
No,
What?
not that
I
one.
was like, what? A children's book? Stop.
That one's coming up next. She killed her husband and then wrote a children's book about it.
Oh.
She wrote a children's book about coping with death and shit.
Could you imagine finding a P and a set of B's inside a bucket with your son's head? I couldn't imagine that.
Wait, weren't they on
Oh,
drugs?
that's fucking horrible.
Yes, Gina, they were.
I gotta jump down, y'all. Good talking to y'all.
I
Love
mean,
y'all.
you just gotta be, right?
Love you, Cappy.
Love you, Cap.
Bye.
Love you, Cap.
Cap.
Yeah, so this is the trial that's coming up. It's going on now. This is actually day number 2 is what it is. There she goes right
it just
there.
started.
It's fucked all the way up.
It really
Oh
is.
hell yeah!
It's
they talk about some gruesome stuff. That's for sure.
Do they have any like recap videos up? You know what I'm saying? Like clips of
I'm sure. I'll look for you.
Highlights of the trial so far. Day 1, day 2 highlights.
Oh, day 1.
Well,
she
there's
attacked
only
her
been day 1.
attorney.
Day 1 was yesterday, so today's day 2. So I don't think they have any.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I bet somebody did a recap.
We'll do tomorrow. So tomorrow, how about this? Tomorrow we'll get up and we'll just start like day 1 and watch it, and then because we can fast forward through the stuff that they can't.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on to day 2 and then 3. You know what I mean? Like we'll catch up with them real fast because it's.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Fur Baby said, I've been in all that business.
We're going to be talking about this business because it's crazy as hell.
Yeah,
Right? She attacked her attorney because the judge denied the crazy.
Yes, she did. She fucked him up. I'm like, what are you doing? Why?
And now he's sitting right next to her. And I asked, I'm like, is she cuffed right now? Because he looks like he's leaning. He looks like he's leaning a little bit away from her.
Yeah, he probably flinches a lot, I bet.
Queen Jen wants to know if you can play where she attacked her lawyer. And then True Synergy said today they had the murder scene photos.
She is laughing at him. This is today. Look at this. Yes, she laughs at him and shit when they're talking about him.
See how he's leaning a little bit away from her?
Yeah, he really is. You see that elbow is definitely down on the other side.
I fully respect the court's ruling. I just want to make sure I made all my arguments to the court. Sure.
And I understand
poor guy.
Photographs can be helpful to juries and understand.
Look at her.
They're both leaning away from each other.
For example, I think that argument could be made probably regarding every single photograph that's been entered into evidence, and that is, well, we can tell you what it looked like, and so you don't need to see a picture of it. Photos can be helpful; they can, and so I understand that that argument.
Look at her eyes.
Gross.
Just simply describe everything.
She is. Look at that.
This is going to be helpful to the jury, and will the.
What are y'all seeing? I'm not seeing nothing but a frozen screen.
Oh,
that's a bad haircut.
She's like squinting her eyes and looking.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Raising her eyebrows, like. Mm-hmm.
Look
what
at
the fuck
her.
are you talking
Watch
about?
her face. Watch her face, and they start. They're talking about pictures,
oh wait,
the pictures of like the murder scene and shit.
What
and
was that? Did you see that? She uses her eyebrows a lot. Look at that. She just like kind of gave him the, like, hey, look.
Yeah, they were talking about the, like the pictures and the like the photos and stuff of the damage she did.
Really? That's
yeah, and
creepy.
she started smiling and stuff like.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Her interrogation, we can watch that too. You know what I mean? That's it because it's crazy. I don't know, man. All right, here we go with her attacking her attorney. You guys want to watch this?
What are y'all seeing? Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm about to play it real quick. Here she goes attacking him.
Let's do it.
Out of nowhere, Jack. Out of nowhere, Jack.
Fuck,
She just
man.
look. They're just sitting there. You can barely even hear what they're doing. Somebody just popped back up and back down again. Somebody's phone must be messing up. Yeah, because you can barely hear what they're saying, and then she just boom pops up and gets him. Look at her.
Oh my goodness. Damn it. Yikes.
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh my God.
And they're letting her sit there with no handcuffs today.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. You got me fucked up.
That's how she should
Well,
be in
you
court
heard what
every
Savannah
day.
did.
Watch breaking news.
You heard what Savannah did. There was a big mess up in Savannah.
About Leilani?
Uh-oh, what happened?
No,
What?
but there was a guy who was on he was in jail for like 2 years while they waited for trial, and one of the officers lied and fucked up the case, and they ended up having to throw it out. So he got off on a murder. Yeah, he got off on a murder charge, and that's disappointing to the family when you have to go tell the family my officer fucked up and lied under oath, and he lied on the paperwork or whatever, and now we have to let him go due to technicalities. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking heartbreaking, man.
I'm worried about this Leilani case, to be honest.
Why, babe? What are you thinking? What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know if they can prove, like, like that she actually is the one that did it. And I don't want her to get a lesser sentence because of that.
Right.
That's what I'm worried about. I don't know.
Man.
Yeah.
Hopefully, well, they said Billy testified against her, or you know what I'm saying? Didn't she? There was somebody a live stream about it.
Yeah.
That they testified against her or whatever, or that she testified against her or something, or went in and
Yeah,
was
because
talking about the journals.
They wanted, I think it was the journals.
Somebody said, yeah, I was gonna say somebody said something about the journals. I need to go back and, well, I mean, I could probably,
Yeah, I know she'll go to prison, True Synergy, but will she stay there as much as she
how
needs
long?
to be?
Like 5 years, 10 years. You know what I mean?
Oh God, that's awful.
Well,
Think
then
about another Casey Anthony.
What if they have to drop like the malice murder charge, and then she only gets like,
And we don't know because they're not telling us all the evidence they have, of course. So I'm just hoping that they have more than what we know. We know they have Quentin. We know they have whatever led to them knowing that Quentin was already gone. But we just got to hope that whatever they have is enough.
Yeah, for real. Because it could be another Casey Anthony kind of thing.
Oh.
Even if it does go to trial. Yep, everybody's
That
saying in the
bitch
chat
makes me
too.
sick. Casey Anthony, oh my God.
Right? Because they're so, but they just couldn't prove how.
Well, her re-entering the scene, that documentary they did with her, such bullshit.
Oh yeah, I didn't even watch it. I can't watch part of it, and I couldn't. I was like, this is blah. She came out of hiding, right?
Mm-hmm. Nasty hoe.
Yeah, remember she tried to spin it that it was her dad and shit. And that he essayed.
That's another thing. They have him because he hasn't spoke to anybody, and I think it's because he's gonna speak for them, for the state.
Oh, yeah, possibly
against Leilani.
Yeah. The guy that laughed and went to, right?
Yeah, Danny, I think his name was. He hauled ass.
Because he hauled ass and nobody ever heard from him again. And we were saying at the time, he is either making a deal and lawyering up or both.
And I think it was both. Leo said, "Oh, Brian is standing in silence again." What did they not release his alibi?
I don't think so. Oh, he's standing in silence? Oh, maybe they're doing the alibi today. No, they can't. No.
So I heard you can't do an alibi when you're standing in silence. So.
Oh, so that's what Leo said, that Brian is standing in silence again.
So no alibi. Come on. We don't have an alibi. That's why. Blah.
More like
4
maybe
o'clock
I
in the
do.
morning.
Maybe I don't.
What's your alibi at 4 o'clock in the morning, dude? Jerk.
Just stand there and say nothing.
Whatever. I knew that was good. That seemed like inevitable because he kept like
So-
they postponed it, and we didn't see anything last night about any alibi. Everybody was looking.
He ain't got one. He ain't
I fucking
got
woke
one.
up. That's the first thing I did was look for it on Twitter.
He ain't got an alibi. What's he gonna say? They've got him pinged. What's he gonna say?
Which girlfriend? I was asleep in my own bed alone. What is he gonna say? You were riding through the countryside, dude. Right? Dude.
Danny was Leilani's boyfriend and the dad to the youngest, the baby.
The baby, yeah. And he hauled ass to like Atlanta right after, right? I remember that. He was like,
and his
pouting, and we were like,
mama,
whoa.
his mama, I think, emailed Dolly, maybe? I think it was Dolly, and was like, you better not try to talk with my son.
Good.
So,
I mean, I'm sure he was there and knew it happened. I'm sure. I mean, they wouldn't be holding her with, there had to be something that they're holding her with.
he
right?
would have been, if he wasn't being a witness, he would be already came out and talked to people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, he would be just running his mouth. People can't help it. That's just what they do.
Too. Or he would be in jail too. There's like, only a few options for him. You know what I mean? Because then because he was there, so he could have either been involved, because who else was there? Right?
The other kids and her brother, her youngest brother.
So he also might be a witness too.
Cappy, snitchy ass. You're welcome,
The
Bandit.
brother might be also like, but remember the brother, I feel like talked on like maybe Share or somewhere, maybe here.
There
Remember
was
when
two
the brother was
brothers
talking?
that talked.
Oh, one was visiting.
Yeah, that was the one that talked on Queens.
The
The
other
younger
brother?
brother talked to Dolly and Betty, I think.
Oh, interesting. Which one was there that day?
What do you mean? Oh, the day that it happened, the little brother.
Yeah.
The one that talked to Dolly and Bullhorn.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I hope so, Eric. Eric said, I think she will say it was an accident and tried to cover it up. And Danny will tell the truth. I hope so.
Yeah. I think Danny will tell the truth, truthfully, too. I mean, and I think that's why he really hauled ass and shut up. I mean, that like at the beginning we felt that. So, you have to go sometimes with your first gut about things. And I feel like that's what happened with him,
Yeah. Cappy, yeah.
Oh my God. Why?
It was Penny.
He probably is. I mean, there's nothing
Well,
snitchy
she
about
thought
that.
Penny thought I was defending him or defending Leilani by calling him a snitchy ass. I was like, no. But the facts are the facts. If he ran and told the police that quick, he's a little snitchy ass. And he could have
made some
something to
kind
do
of
with it
deal.
too.
Exactly. And he could have made some kind of deal to keep himself out of prison.
That's
Like,
exactly
I was
what we
there,
were talking about.
We were talking about that at the beginning before she was even arrested. So that's not being snitchy. That's like using fucking common sense and critical thinking. And like, if there's two people there and one runs off and doesn't talk to anybody, sounds like he lawyered up and is talking to the cops. Period.
Yeah.
End of story.
Snitch. Which I'm glad he is. I'm glad he is.
Yeah.
But it's the fact in the moment, it was when we didn't know. We didn't know if he could have had something to do with it. They had not named her as their primary suspect.
Yeah.
This was at the very, very beginning. And I said, well, if it's looking like he's a little snitchy ass. and she got upset with me about it.
Oh my God, stop it. I mean, come on. Really? What are we in prison and snitching people out for stealing I mean, come on, it's YouTube. Snitching.
Yeah, dog. It's,
Oh my
snitches
God.
get stitches.
You're talking your opinion about somebody, you're snitching. You're snitching. It's like you're saying.
I mean, we heard so many
come
things.
on.
Like he just went on to work and seen him in his pack and play, and she woke up and he was just missing. It was.
I don't
very
think he
suspect,
really seen him in the pack and play. I think he just seen a lump, and it could have been the lump
Maybe,
of
yeah.
covers.
Yeah,
Like
he might have seen nothing.
it's 5
You
o'clock in the
never know.
morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. He's not.
Well, he
I
might have been
wouldn't.
there. Seen
Yeah.
shit. Who knows?
Or that, yeah, could be.
Or it could happen while he was at work the day before, and then came home to it and made a deal with them to snitch on her to save his own because he was involved with it, but came into it and then maybe tried to help her get rid of it, or whatever, or advise her what to do about it. Who knows? We don't know what happened between A and B, right?
No.
Or what his role is in it, because he was there, right? At some point
He was
during that
there.
night. Mm-hmm.
He was there.
In the house. So people in the house usually tend to know shit, when things happen like that, when there's little kids that are involved and a bunch of them there. It's not like there's just one.
No, there was 3 and then her younger brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I just hope that they don't let her off that easy.
Yeah, that doesn't become another Casey Anthony kind of deal. I guess time will tell, you know what I mean? When she goes through the court process. Oh my God, what words did I hurt, William? I'm behind, but not surprised Ellie's words hurt someone again. My words
What?
didn't hurt anybody. What did I do now? He's
Gina.
behind, I guess.
William's talking about William Eyelash, you was over there supporting Voices losing her shit over nothing.
Right?
Over a lie. She lied to you, William. She lied to you.
He's just causing shit. Okay.
Go check my live. 2 hours. What'd I say? 2 hours, 40 minutes in or something like that?
Listen to our whole conversation. We didn't say anything about her mental illness at all. We were talking about heels in her. We were talking just about nothing. Oh my gosh. Well, I think maybe he thought because I heard Gina, I thought that maybe he's thinking I heard Gina today on the panel talking about, but you know how I feel, Gina. I'm not hurting you.
Listen, I am not breaking up with Ellie anytime
Okay, thank
soon.
God.
Thank God.
I absolutely
Yeah.
love her, and I know that she never tries to hurt anyone's feelings.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I really don't. I really like people, overall. That's why I said I even like Voices. You know what I mean? I feel like she is missed to a certain degree. You know what I mean? She is. Let's not call, but
yeah, I ain't too proud to admit it. That's what I said.
That's why about this, Jonesy. Yeah.
When we were talking about it, we were talking about how really the community of the Hive and the Hippie Hut, which is a lot of the Hive, the community itself misses Voices because she just dipped so quick out of nowhere, just gone. Yeah. And so that I was saying that she should take that into consideration. And she took it and made it something totally different.
Yeah. I mean, I literally followed to see where she was, to see that she was okay. Cause I care about her as a human that I've come across and spent many hours talking to, having nice conversations with, appreciating her opinions and perspective on things a lot when we talked about true crime and whatever. It's like you just can't throw out the baby with the bathwater with things with people. And I feel like that's the part that hurts me when people do this kind of thing and then they just throw out everything you've done in the past forever because of this one thing, right?
Yeah.
And that bothers me because we're complicated people, right?
William said she thought you were heckling her. Are you talking about last night or when she got mad at Ellie? Because neither are true. Ellie laughed when Voices said, she said something along the lines, I used to really adore you, Ellie, but not anymore, or something like that. And Ellie got tickled. She was like, oh, it's like that? Like, damn, I didn't know. She thought Voices was fucking around, and then Voices went harder because Ellie was giggling.
Yeah. And that's how I react to things. I giggle. And like even last night, we were all very giggly. We get into like giggly moods. I wasn't giggly that day, but that did make me like, sometimes I like you laugh when at different times. You know what I mean? It's not always out of heckling somebody.
No, I clipped it. I watched that damn thing 3 times, and you could hear the shock in your voice because you thought she was kidding around. You didn't know she was serious. And once you realized she was serious, so you did nothing wrong. She overreacted, and that's just the facts.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking about
giggle.
Voices flipping out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
After the giggle, I said, "Are you
Voices.
fucking kidding me?" Voices. I remember I was like, "Are you kidding me? You're breaking up with me?"
I felt bad for Ellie, but I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I need a good laugh, I do go back and watch that shit. It was the funniest shit ever.
I sent it to my mom.
Pissed.
My sister. Oh
It was so extreme that it didn't sound serious. And then she got mad because Ellie had the audacity to come in her chat and say, hey, how are you? Like, God forbid you try to be a decent human. It's not like she thinks you were like antagonizing her.
No, I love Ellie for that. She had balls.
No, I won't. I'm not an antagonizer like that. I really was just like hoping that she'd be like cool with it.
Hey,
you know
Ellie, you know, bygones be bygones. No big deal. Everything's fine. And she didn't do that. So
yeah, we were hoping for that at the way beginning. Me and you both, Jonesin, because that's who we are. We give people like, you know, like we like. You know, we don't like just throw people out right away. Nobody likes to, and like I think we both feel similar about her, that we just you know, whatever.
Yeah, I think some people like Voices and some people don't like Voices. You're gonna have that, and with any panel guest, there's always gonna be people that like and don't like. But it was just like, okay, there have been instances where she was fun on the panel. She could make you laugh. Sometimes she knew what she was talking about in
She's
certain
smart.
aspects.
She's very smart.
So it was
I
like
think
she
really
did
is.
bring something to the panel. Don't take that away from her. She did. And
she
me
really
saying that is me saying, oh, you did this to the community. No, it's saying the community allowed you over and appreciated and stood up for you, even though half the population of our community didn't fuck with you. You should have some grace. I'm not saying come back and be all hunky-dory and everything's fine. But you ain't got to be so fucking vile and rude.
Yeah, but at that moment, that would have been fine. I would have been fine if she would have like been like, okay, I overreacted to all of that. And I was just really, it was very emotional that week with Zab too. Let's like not forget like how high everyone's emotions were. Green, right? Everyone, we were all like very it was like a very kind of high tension.
I thought, let's give it a couple of days. That's what I thought. Let's give it a couple of days. Let tensions come down a little bit. Everything's gonna be fine.
That's what you do in real life with people that you like care about in general. But you know what I mean? Like this isn't really the thing is that's what we learned. This really isn't the real world. So you know what I mean? Like when people cut you off like that, like I guess that's what they do. You know what I mean? That's how people operate.
But to keep it real though, Ellie, I think that Voices brought certain things to the panel, but I didn't necessarily care for her. That's not
as a friend. Like, yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. Like it wasn't like,
but it's the right thing to do for people in general is
people
to
are
say,
people. Everybody.
Okay, well, this doesn't have to be a final thing. Do you want this to be a final thing? If she chooses that, that's fine.
Exactly,
I wasn't sad or hurt, but I did miss certain aspects. But she's been after me for a minute, so I can't say that I cared for her.
Yeah,
I cared for the vibe of the hive.
Yeah.
Like, it's like losing a member.
Yeah, and
that's
she's
what it
now
is.
she's poo-pooing on everything that happened between her and the hive and all the months that she was around. And I don't like that kind of behavior in general.
No,
When
just
you
don't fuck with us no more and go on about your business. But now you have set out to attack us. She has made it known today that she is coming for us.
And I don't think that's necessary. That's what I like, I don't even want to talk about it, but like, I feel like it's just not, it's not necessary to do that kind of thing to each other. We're not attacking her. We're just trying to understand her and like move on from this, I think, because, these things, I guess, these things happen a lot, I guess, on YouTube, right? And it's happened to Voices before. So she kind of knows where it goes from here, right? More than we do. We're not inside her head and all that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Queen's given her grace. You guys have given her grace. I've given her grace because when that live I had to take down and people were like, what the hell? I was in the middle of watching that. I'm like, okay, it'll be posted the next day. I got a copyright on a certain part. No, it was I got a voices on a certain part that I need to clip out. But instead of fucking attacking her with that and saying, oh, Voices said this and this about Laura, I just let it go. But she wants to attack. She wants to go there. And I just can't mess with people that want to go there.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, why is that your go-to?
Yeah. It shouldn't be. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, that's the all or nothing thing that I don't love about the situation. You know what I mean? Because it's, but I guess for Voices, she's used to this part of the story. You know what I mean? So that's cool. That's like, let her do her, let her
Yeah,
do
go
what she
on
does.
about
She
yourself,
seems
girl.
fine. Yeah, let her.
After today, I'm not, because this is what you wanted. You wanted attention. You wanted, because as soon as you started talking your shit, your channel went from 50 to 200 in the chat. You knew what you was doing.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get that from us after this. No, we're going to ice you the same way we all, including you, iced Laura. That's just what's going to happen. We're not giving you relevancy
and energy if you just think that we're not like complex, nuanced people. It's not black or white. You don't go from liking somebody in one sentence and then hating them in the next. It's like, it's a little bit more complicated than that, I think, but
when you weren't being
boundaries.
genuine, when you weren't being genuine in who you were and your feelings about people, that's really easy to do. And I think that's what I see. Just saying.
Well, she said she wasn't able to be herself around us. Well, I'm sorry if you felt that way.
What?
That
Are you
means,
serious?
yeah.
I can mostly be myself around you guys.
But that's because Voices comes from doing and saying vile things to a community, Queen's community, where that shit wasn't going to be tolerated. And
I couldn't
so
feel
she
like
had to
myself
tone it
over
down.
MGLs. I couldn't relax. It wasn't. I've always felt constantly like I wouldn't be good enough. Over here, it's not like that.
No, you're plenty good enough for anybody.
Not Tim. I'm not good enough for
Even
Tim.
me, Gina.
Oh, thank you.
Tim doesn't love me.
What'd you say, Boston?
Said I'm not good enough for Tim.
Where is Tim? He left.
He's like, somebody just said.
He's upset. He's upset.
He is
But
upset.
how many
Come
times
here,
did
B Tim.
How many times did B Tim even have to rein Voices back in or settle her down or don't say that? Things that
Girl,
happen
I've
in a
been
brief
trying to
moment,
tell.
but it's a lot.
No, there's been a few times I've tried to tell B Tim, like, that's not true or that's not how that happened. And, and he always, always, always had her back, took her side, gave her the benefit of the doubt. And it's just, he always stood up for her on this open.
He really did.
It's
He
sad.
really did. Yeah, that's you can hear it in his voice. Like he gets upset. Like and just
Because
coming
now
after
it's
what
2
happened with
lawsuits.
Heels. Yeah. And it's just like why? Like, like I don't know, yeah. He's
Heels
he's
and
a
now Voices.
yeah. And Beecham doesn't like to admit it, but these things do bother him, and I could hear that he was bothered. Like he never even said goodbye. Like he never like leaves the panel without saying goodbye. Like how
Yeah, he just
I
Well,
never
I
say
think it
goodbye.
bothered him more that I think the thing that bothered him most was that she went over to Laura.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. And said the things that she said in general about this community because he sat with her and like
Tim, where you be?
Yeah,
Where you
Beecham.
be?
He's probably waterboarding away right now.
Yeah, he's meditating this away. He's saging himself.
It's all unfortunate.
Blankets.
It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's
I don't
just
get it,
people
but
like
it is.
do what they do. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like this is like what unfortunately like a pattern and maybe it's about like self-awareness like that therapist was saying before.
Yeah.
It works a lot with mental illness and she said, it's about becoming self-aware and like it sounds like Gina, you're very self-aware and like once you become self-aware, that's when you release it. That's when you
can
like
fix
are
any
pure.
problems.
Yeah,
Just
like
because
don't think that
Voices
there's no cure for it.
just
You know what
because
I
she
mean?
knows
Yeah.
what her diagnosis is and accepts what it is, it doesn't mean she's aware of her actions with it. You know
I
what
was
I'm
very
saying?
aware of my actions because it was so true. Like I would put people on a pedestal that were nice to me, and then like say somebody doesn't or answer your text back right away. It does, yeah. But in those moments, I'm like, "Whoa, Gina, it's not that big of a deal. Calm down, girl."
See?
Yeah.
See, that's like it shows that like okay, you like might have been diagnosed, you said, like with that, but like
Yeah.
that just shows that you're doing like like cognitive behavioral therapy. You're on your
Yes.
own to stop it. So like,
Mhm.
like whenever you're diagnosed with like a mental illness, like there's always a treatment plan to be cured from that mental illness. You get it? And cognitive
Yeah.
therapy is one of them because with like borderline, there's no pill for it. There's no, but
Yeah.
there's cognitive therapy. And like, that's what you're doing. Like you stop yourself from saying like, okay, this is, how I'm going to react because it's the reaction that's the personality disorder because it becomes part of your personality that is having a problem. That's what a disorder is. It's nothing, huge and, that anybody can understand. Right. I mean, and so it's just ways to like make ourselves better humans, but it's like you said, there's like a stigma on it because it's difficult for some people to deal with those kind of things because in essence the disorder is difficulty dealing with other people, you know
Well,
what I
and
mean?
I've dealt with other people that had BPD. Like there was this one girl from over at MGL's community, and my God, she had no self-awareness. She would just blow my phone up like I was her boyfriend or something. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not like this anymore. I'm like, no, you need to know what you're doing and try to fix it.
And just
Work
work
on
on
it.
it constantly. It's forever kind of
Look,
thing. You're just in
Mom
remission
said
in a way,
if she has ever been through CBT therapy, she should be
Yeah.
aware. She has mentioned it before.
What's that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cognitive behavioral therapy. That's what I was just talking about.
See, I was just in like regular therapy. I don't think it was like.
But you use like those cognitive behavioral techniques, like you're saying, like
Yeah,
when you get that text, you wait a certain
and then
amount
I
of time.
haven't. Well, see, at the time, I've been through a lot of therapists. I don't think it works for me. I think I just need to do the stuff on my own and just be very aware. But like,
That's how
so
I
yeah,
feel about therapy.
I did most of this work and stuff.
Yeah, you have to. You're the one that's like that does the work, and so
Yeah.
I feel the same way about therapy. Truthfully, you know what I mean. Ultimately, for myself, it
I'm not
doesn't
saying
work,
it.
but
Yeah, I'm
I
not
have
saying
to
it
do
can't
it
help
for
some
yourself.
people.
Oh my God, it helps so many people, but
Yeah.
but everybody's different, and like to do those things to like change. That's all that matters. Like you're
Yeah.
getting help from somebody else. You can be getting help from like a you know, anybody that it could be therapy, any kind of thing, doing something that you love to do is there. You know, there's so many different kinds of therapy too, and everybody gets therapy, I think, in different ways, or
yeah,
you know.
I wouldn't say we're directly discussing Voice's mental health, but in her live today, that's what she went. I'm responding to a comment. That's what she went wild about today on her live. It was a lie. She brought her mental health up, not us.
We were just talking about Gina just now because she's
but if
the
you're
one
going to
that,
use it as a crutch to lie, I absolutely will speak on it. So,
yeah,
if
And
it pertains to me.
Another thing, I gotta give my cat Enzo a shout out because he is actually my emotional support animal.
Oh, I love Enzo. I used
And
to
I
watch
do-
Enzo with you on Molly's.
Oh, thank you. I do notice that he really helped a lot. Like, I don't know what I would do without him. I would be very lonely because when I first moved to this apartment, I mean, yeah, I was excited about getting an apartment, but I've never wanted to live with myself. I thought it was just, I know some people would love that, but I hate it. And now that I have him here, like, he takes up a lot of my time, so it's not that bad.
Yeah. When you care about somebody else, it helps you care about your
Yeah.
own self. Yeah.
Nasty said.
Damn drivers
No.
can call me. I'm sorry.
Nene said Chloe is better, just saying. I love kitty cats. All right, I'm going to jump off here. I got to go order Subway. Pick it up.
Hey, kitty, kitty. Meow.
Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty,
Where's
kitty,
that from?
here,
Oh,
kitty,
yeah.
kitty.
Tiger King.
Kitty, kitty.
Hey, kitty, kitty.
Eat fresh.
Oh gosh. What a
Eat
crazy
fresh and
couple of
she's
weeks.
gone.
I know, right? The last 2 weeks have been nuts.
Yeah, I feel it's a little much, all this stuff.
Yeah, it's
And
been
like
a
one
lot
thing kind of led to the other, and I feel like that heightened sense is like what kind of caused some of this stuff. I don't know, right?
I mean, we've just been going hard for 2 weeks.
It's harder for some other people, you know what I mean? Some people that are in some, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't even bitch about it.
Deets had the right idea to go on vacation. She's like, fuck this.
Is that what she did?
She's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I can't wait to take Marshall to a strip club. She's going to kill me.
Oh my gosh, you and Marshall.
Me and Marshall were hanging out, man. He is like,
I know. He's a good kid. Of course, that kid
he
is
is.
having a good
He
kid
reminds
like
me so
that.
much of myself when I was at his age. It's
You know what? I didn't even know she had her son on there at first. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
he's
listen to the
cool as hell.
replay.
He's a party.
so
He's
sweet.
awesome.
So sweet. Such a good kid.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Like he's in the army, I think, or something. Sorry.
Air Force.
He doesn't even sound like old enough that she's got grown kids.
I know.
I mean, like,
No, I thought she was younger than me.
I did. I was like, oh my gosh.
It's. I think he's. What do you say? He was 22. He said, yeah, 22, 23. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to some family gatherings soon. I told her. Just be knocking on the door. Hey, Deets, what's up? Marshall, high five. Right to the trip.
I love you.
Yeah, it's been a long fucking 2 weeks. That's for sure.
Yeah, I can imagine how long it's been for you.
Yeah, for you
Yep.
even more with all the behind the scenes bullshit you've had, right? That you've had to deal with.
Yeah, I get so fucking sick of it. Honestly,
Right, it will even out, right? I hope Nessie. I hope things even out.
We're
she
up to
said.
about 20, probably 22 troll accounts so far.
Are you serious?
Has been made. Yes.
Wow.
What?
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yep.
Freak.
We've had probably 8, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 of them removed so far, but it takes time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to report them and stuff, right?
Yep.
How do people have that much time on their hands? I don't get that part. We were talking about this last
How do
night.
people have that much hate in their heart?
I know.
I have a name going around on me right now. Boston Nick is a Peedoe.
Oh no!
Listen,
Yep.
nobody ever better fuck with my Boston.
Uh-oh.
You have me to deal with.
You're Boston with that.
Yeah, some people have no time on their hands. We put subs on last night, Queen, on 45 minutes, right? And after 45 minutes, bam. Then the next 45 minutes, bam. I mean, these people sit around all night, make fake accounts just to troll. It's actually worse than like when the trolls that come over. Actually, we don't get a lot of trolls, to be quite frank. I mean, every now and then, but oof, over there, it's freaking crazy.
It is pretty crazy. The people have that like kind of energy to
time.
put into that. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of vitriol, I feel like, to like do that kind of thing. Personally.
Get outside, touch some grass. Don't start making up alt accounts.
Oh no, not the touching grass.
I have two accounts. This one and then the FO squad, the one other thing I made. I don't troll. If I can't go in under my name, I'm not going there. I'm not gonna be, you know what I mean, somebody else. There's no point to that. I don't understand it.
Did you see B Tim skedaddled thing? I'm here to troll Boston.
Oh.
I love that. That's so funny. Nice. So you got your own troll. Look at you. You got your own troll. Look at you. Love it.
I don't mind that name. The other one was, I couldn't believe it. They did 3 times. They did twice last night again.
Oh wow,
But
that's not cool.
they're doing it to everybody though. Yeah, they're not. It's not just me. They're doing it to everybody on the panel or other chat. You know, it's yeah.
Oh, that B Tim skedaddle is also B Tim's troll.
Oh, all right.
Multitasking. Multitasking. You said. That's good. Nice.
I'm multitasking.
Double troll for both of you, and that's perfect.
Yeah, our trolls over here are like more like funny, it's like silly trolls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kinda right. Yeah.
I mean, for most part. Every now and then you get some.
All your energy. And hurt people, Zen. I really believe that. That is like.
That's what I told Angel last night, and she goes, "That makes so much sense, Nick." I'm like, "Yeah," and she just like, "I never thought of that."
That's everything. You know, like that's what even like have you ever heard Eckhart Tolle? He talks about like your pain body, and like your pain body is like how much pain you've had in your life and how much you could leak out and how much you could control. And some people like their pain body, they want other people to feel their pain body, if that makes sense.
See, and I don't want anybody to feel any of the pain that I felt.
Right? I know.
It's horrible.
A lot of them.
Some people want you to feel it.
They subconsciously do it. They don't even realize they're doing it.
They don't even know exactly. They don't even know. They don't even know that that's what they're doing. That's exactly the big part of it. Because so you have to. It's like another thing that you have to just be. I think it's self-aware of. Like I didn't.
And accountable. Hold yourself accountable.
I didn't even know that was a thing. You know. I mean, or that you could leak that out. You know.
I didn't even know what a peen bomb was until I came over to the side of the streets.
Right. Here comes the pain, Blumpy. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
I mean,
peen.
life is hard. Pain. I mean, I just think life is hard in general. You know what I mean? So
it's harder when you're stupid.
Yeah.
Good point, Grain. Very good point.
Oh my God! Somebody in, I think it was Perplex chat, or whatever her name, obnoxiously, what is it? Irrelevant.
Laura.
Or what do we say? Inconsistent. She was saying, somebody in the chat, I forget who said, like, it's like, Ellie and Grain are annoying. AF.
Who said we're annoying?
No, they're not.
Yeah, somebody in whatever her name is. Oh, what we should call her? Oh, R.
Just call her obnoxious.
Listen, I call them the twin sisters because they are always up on panels together. Often their names are side by, like, look at them right now. They're sitting beside each other.
We chill next
That's
to each
cute
other.
as shit.
We'd be in the
so
park
annoying.
together.
Let me see if I can be annoying. Yeah, I don't have to try apparently.
Scary your S's.
I know.
Every time you
I was like,
speak.
whatever.
Oh my
Let me see
God,
if I
Green, you were so funny on Jones's. You couldn't stop giggling.
Girl.
Where's Cody been? I haven't seen Cody in a while.
That was a mistake to hit that link, but I seen someone was asking where I was. So
I'm
I
so
went
glad
ahead
you
and
did.
I was in a little bit of a rare form. Oh. Mm. I smoked the good shit. I'll just say that. A little too much
I'll
of
do
it,
that right
maybe.
now.
Me too.
Yeah, we were like giggly too last night. You know, I mean, you were so giggly, and then I got you like it's like contagious. Like I feel like that happens on Queen Bee's too. Like one of us will start get giggly, or Queen Bee will come up all giggly, and then it like you just hang out with them for a few minutes, and then you get giggly. You know what I mean? So we were just
Laughter's
being
contagious.
giggly.
Laughing
We
is
weren't
contagious.
heckling anybody. We were talking about like serial killers and shit, but we weren't like heckling anybody's mental
Laughing is
illness or
contagious.
shit. But we were just like
about a bunch of
laughy
stuff.
mood. So much stuff.
I was a
Yeah,
little
that is like
toodlebug. I mean,
a
it is what
toodle
it
bug.
is.
Yeah, it was like fight gate
What's a
number
toodle bug?
3 or 4 or 5
never
happened
mind.
on there, and I missed every one of it. I haven't like caught one of Green's in this whole thing. Actually,
I tell
think
on
they're.
myself.
I know you're like a little like fairy though. Like of course it's like it probably doesn't like it's probably like butterflies come out or something.
They will never not be funny to me. It just is what it is.
Yeah, it's like certain things people just like always get to people. I love that, you know. Oh gosh.
What,
I mean, and a
farts?
part of it is
Yes,
right?
All of the best.
Yeah. Boston's like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Ew.
I purposely ripped one on Jones's once when people were arguing just to break it up.
I remember that one. That was the one that is that the one you blamed on your dog though?
It was my dog.
Remember that? Ah, yeah, right. Now
It was not your dog, and I think you put the microphone to it too. Just
No.
Oh my God.
Come on. No,
it was so
they
loud.
take me for. I would never ever do that.
You guys are funny. I mean, that's one thing that I love about like the most of all about like YouTube. I mean, like true crime and all that too, but like everybody, like people, like you make me laugh. Like everybody makes each other
Yes.
laugh a lot, and like even through hard shit, you know. And I think laughter is such like a good thing for people's souls in general, you know.
Yeah,
It
that's what
is.
I
And
come
Queen's
here
laugh, I'm telling you what.
Oh my God, it's contagious. Be Tim, all you great, all you guys is laugh. Like so many of your laughs are so contagious, and we kind of like get each other's like a sense of
Everybody's
humor
laughs so
so
different
much.
too.
Yeah,
You know,
I have
everybody's
many
like a
different
really.
laughs. I guess
I
it
have
depends on how
5.
tickled I am.
I have a
I
few
don't know.
laughs. I have a few different laughs too. I have like a nervous laugh. I have like a belly
Like my
laugh.
one
Yeah, you do.
earlier
Everybody
about
does
someone
laugh.
spitting their teeth out at the gas station. I couldn't control that shit. I had to
Yeah,
bounce
you had
down.
to leave. You're like, I'm gonna get like it's like when you can't like you start crying. Like me and my sister used to make each other laugh so much that we would like start crying and like you know like snot would come out of your nose so much.
These dogs were looking at me like, what the frick? And I'm not making fun of her tooth situation, but just the idea.
Yeah, it's just like a like it's like from like a cartoon, like a little bit like funny wise, you know, like oh my God, it's just silly, you know,
And the way
like
Queen
a silly
said
laugh.
it without laughing was even fucking funnier.
Yeah, she's so funny. Queen is like hysterical. Like
She got so
especially
mad
how
she spit her teeth out yelling at the gas station, and I'm like, how did you say that without laughing?
I know. She's like has an art for certain things. She really does. She's funny. Yeah, she has like a very funny. Like her laugh is just funny as shit. Everybody,
like, wait, what
Joneson
did
has
you
an
just say?
awesome laugh.
I love Jones's
Her
laugh.
Joneson has a great laugh. Oh, look, Queen's back.
Oh, I
Okay,
was
stop
pulling a
talking about
Joneson
her.
last night.
Oh shit.
I really
Snorting.
love Joneson laugh. Oh my God. Yeah, I love when people snort when they laugh. It's so funny.
That was the good stuff.
Everybody, that girl has a good laugh. Everybody has really good laughs in here. I love laughing. So.
Beats him when he gets laughing. That is.
Oh my God, you could like hear it like coming from his belly. Like he just
Yeah,
like, can't control it.
Beats him gets going, he cracks up.
It's like
right?
Yeah.
The real one. Exactly. Oh my gosh. It's funny as shit. It makes you laugh. Yeah.
And I
Just
always
laugh.
wait. I always sit and chat and I just wait, or on panel. I wait to hear B. Tim say, the fact of the matter is. Oh.
Or when Nanya says, listen. I love when she says listen. She's like,
I
listen.
say listen a lot.
I know. I love
too.
when anybody says it now. It's like, listen.
Oh, I do that.
No, I love it. For some reason, it's so funny.
Because you really
It's so,
want
like,
the people to listen to
perfect
what
for
you're
me.
saying.
Yeah, I just love how like some certain people say it, like listen. And then everyone is just like gets quiet. I feel like we all like what is she gonna say? I don't know. I just love it. Listen, people. Listen. Oh my gosh, you guys are all so funny. And nice people, most of you. Right?
For the most part.
Right? For the most part.
We try. I mean, we all
Blame it
get
on
cheated.
me. Shit. It's all my fault.
It's all your fault. Yeah. Gets crazy on here, but it gets funny too, you know.
Yeah, it does.
Gotta
And
take
you
the
know
good
what?
with the bad.
I love laughing with you guys because it is funny. Sometimes we have some really good times on here. We really do.
We really do. Yeah. Remember the blank screen night when everybody changed their name to blank
Oh
screen?
my God, that was
That was
hilarious.
funny.
That was so funny.
I want to know how you said the tooth thing without laughing, though.
I know. What's your secret?
And y'all were being so serious. I'm like, I better bounce because I muted and was laughing. Came back and was still laughing. I'm like, I gotta go.
You could hear as you laughed, like as you laughed, you were still laughing, like as you like X'd out. It was mid laugh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You gotta laugh at some of this bullshit. Right?
I just had like a complete visual. Like,
yeah. Oh, that there's a visual of, right? Oh my gosh.
I'm
A
so
double
glad they
visual.
screwed mine into my mouth. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Those are so funny. Yeah. Some crazy shit's been going on though.
And I didn't even know what I walked into up here when I clicked on this link. I mean,
Yeah. I
stream,
didn't
not
even
the
know.
link, but the stream. I was like, wait, what happened? What?
I know, I was
wait,
lost
what?
too.
Yeah, you were laughing from the get-go last night. Like I don't know, I think I was driving or something listening to you two. And you were just cracking me up. You were
Oh
so
my God.
giggly.
I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but here I am.
Yeah, you were like, you had a disclaimer and everything. You were like, whatever I say, just take with a grain of salt
Literally.
and your own wood.
Too funny. And I just grabbed the same crap from last night right now. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, here we go. Round two, coming right up.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know. I really do wish Voices the best. Like I don't want any like I like her. I wish it
still
didn't have to go
watch
down
her.
like this. Yeah, I still like check up
Now,
on her.
I missed whatever the hell you guys were even talking about. So I have nothing.
She just
really
went
to
off
go
on
of.
everybody today at the hot. Like she did
Is
a
it worse
stream
than when
and
she broke up with you?
yeah, she kind of broke up with everybody. Well, she kind of
'Cause
explained
she didn't
the
break up with.
breakup.
She still talks to me.
Well, no, she was just talking about like why she broke up with everybody, and then she went on Laura's and elaborated on it.
Did she get real dirty?
What do you think, Rain?
I didn't see it. That's why I was
Oh.
I'm in the dark. I'm just listening to you all.
She got kind of chat. What do you think? Did she get dirty? I don't want to say it.
It was this morning?
Yes.
It was this morning or last night?
She kept calling us CUNTSs. Yes. She broke up. She did break up with me first. Yeah. She did say some serious stuff. Okay, I'm just reading the chat. It's not my words.
But was it last night or this
Yes.
morning?
It was vile this morning. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
Because I seen she was driving somewhere in her car again, and I was not interested. Sorry.
It was during that. And then she went on to like Laura's panel and like talked about everything. And then I think she rage. Did she rage quit? I don't know. Something happened and she quit, Laura. So I think.
So is she like going on a Hate the Hive tour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Dolly talked about it. Dolly said that Voices is gonna start covering the tragedy pimps that cover the tragedy pimps, the tragedy leeches. Dolly even said it
by
first.
proxy.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. But yeah, it's a big mess on these streets, you know. I don't think she didn't get
going
dirty
back
on
home, I
Laura's.
guess.
She was pretty chill on Laura's. That girl, you're right. She was really chill on Laura's. She wasn't that chill this morning on her own live. I mean, she was just calling us CUNTSs. I hate saying that word. I just really hate it. I said it once. I'm not saying it for a long time ago. I just don't like it. I mean, I know that it's like, and like, it's so crazy because like in like Australia and England, it's like a funny like thing that you say to your friends, right?
Well, some guy from another country that I used to talk to would say cunts all the time. And like, it was something you said to your buddy, like, hey, you girls are my cunts.
Then it could get desensitized. If you say it over and over and over again, and you say it in a like where it's like a positive term, it becomes any other word. It's just 4 letters, right? I mean, when you think about it, it's just what we make.
So they
out of
use
it
it like we do bitches.
Yeah, or not even like like.
Well,
like
see,
hoes,
to me,
like in a
cunts
good way.
is now the new bitches.
Yeah, like
we say
like
bitch and cunt so much that like, and I don't know if you guys know this, but in the trans community, this is what I was always told. If someone's cunt, that's a good thing. That means you look extra like feminine. So I would be cunt. Like, damn, that girl's cunt. That would be a compliment to me.
Oh wow, interesting.
Like you look like you have a cunt, pretty much. You know, you're super feminine.
It got quiet.
It said I was talking, but my screensaver decided to go to sleep. What happened to just saying vajayjay, your vagina, your badge?
Oh, bitch. Girl. There's so many. I just don't like it. I don't know why. It just seems.
Well, and you know that some gay guys, because Princess would do this, and it really pisses me off. They'll call each other the F word. And I'm like, oh my God, that's not a good thing, but they turned it into a good thing. You know what I mean?
I can't speak on that. I don't know why you would want.
I mean, I don't like it. I don't.
A derogatory word just
like I call myself a tranny. And I know like B. Tim got offended about that. And I will not call another trans person a tranny if they don't want me to. But I'm not going to stop calling myself that. And like Blair White will call herself a tranny.
Yeah. I know, it's hard to.
I mean, I think it's whatever you're comfortable with. You know what I mean?
Think no one said trans when I became Gina. Like, and I wasn't going to say the whole word all the time. I'm too lazy for that shit. So, tranny, it's a short little word, and that's why I would call myself that. But I understand other transgender people might feel disrespected by that, so I would never call them that.
I don't know. I think it's just whatever you're comfortable with, and you know what I mean. You know.
Yeah, that's like hard, those things, because then you just don't wanna.
I mean, I can't
offend
even say to my own sister, "Bitch, please." She's like, "You just called me a bitch."
Yeah, it depends on, like, you have to like know who to like talk to and how to talk to them. Like people,
Yeah.
you do talk to
Well,
people differently. You know, that's like just part of life. Like you don't like talk to like your girlfriend sometimes the same way that you talk to like your boss, right? Or somebody else, you know, or your neighbor, you know.
Some of us don't anyway.
Or your mother. Yeah.
Like, I would never call Mallory that because I'm sure she would feel very disrespected by that word. So, and if other people were calling her that, I would tell them not to. So yeah, each situation is like individual.
Yeah, you have to like just be like aware, I guess. And
So what's up with this Carly situation other than she came out and said that wasn't her? Any more to that? Is there any more going on with that?
I don't know. I think that the police and the
Because I know people are pushing for her to be arrested. I know they're pushing for her to be charged. I know they're pissed. I mean, there's a lot of people that are really fucking mad.
I thought I heard that they were looking to do that, to charge her.
Yeah, there's people who are really trying to push for her to be arrested.
Yeah.
In the press conference, they said they were waiting to see how much resources and a dollar amount was caused because of this. And then they're going to turn all of that over to the DA, and it's his decision.
Then that's probably, yeah.
And they're still doing their investigation, though. It's not all sealed up, even though she came out and said what she said. They still have to finish their investigation. So, still using resources unnecessarily, taking away from others.
Hold on. Glinda said JLR's videos, wigs, and mattresses.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I'll tell you what though. Listen, he's been pumping his fucking channel out. Like he had like 50,000 subs. He got like 64,000 now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's been, his channel's like growing at a alarming rate, really.
So, do you know about the mattresses?
No, I don't. I ain't really heard much about it.
Ellie,
oh
you
my
tell her.
gosh. He like, oh my gosh. You might want to see it for yourself.
Yeah,
he like
I
goes out just to
again.
Wait, JLR finds wait. He's at 67K. Look, I bet he hits that 100. I bet he hits 100,000.
I bet he does too. But I think that's between. Is that on one channel? 67K. Wow, I thought that was between the several of his channels. I thought.
No, because I think he only uses one of his channels. I don't fucking know. Right, JLR ain't missing a fucking beat, and here we are arguing over ignorant shit. The fuck out of here, shit. Like I said.
Oh my god, the mattress one is so funny because he
he is just heavy shit. He sure the fuck is doing good for himself. He ain't worried about none of this shit. Shit.
No, he's just moving forward, doing his thing
she,
on the field.
Yeah, this lady in here starts cracking up, laughing. This is where I don't know if this is like her friend, but look at her. Look at that. Like, we're about to start. Yes, we're gonna start following. We're gonna start covering that tomorrow.
Let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it.
She looks nuts as fuck.
Nuttier than squirrel turds?
Yeah, I mean, equally. I mean, yeah. Wowzer.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna probably jump off here for a little bit. We've been on here like 3.5 hours or so, and we'll be live later.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
You have to go see the mattress.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out.
Oh my god, it's hysterical. He like
See you
lays
guys.
down on one of the mattresses. It's pretty.
Holy fuck! Are you serious?
You might get.
Stop
I
it.
swear I didn't kid about that. He lays down on a yucky mattress in the field.
Abandoned, dumped mattress.
One of them that had like all kinds of stains on it. Thank God he didn't lay down on that one. But that was the one he was looking at when he got the idea.
The idea
being the other one. He was like, "Oh wait, I'm gonna lay down on this baby and give it a test." And he lays. Go watch it for yourself, people. Don't give him the view, but just watch the end. It's not fun.
Didn't we show it on Jones and last night?
Yeah, go watch it on
You can
Jones.
see it there.
Yeah, scrub forward and find it. See you later.
And you know what? Look, I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate all you beautiful people, even the ones, you know what I'm saying? Even the ones that get all pissed off, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand people have, get mad and stuff at certain things, whatever. We're all sensitive, you know what I'm saying? A lot of females get, get upset and stuff. But I just want to let you guys know I do appreciate the love and the support. All bullshit aside, you guys have, You guys have been here through all the bullshit. You know what I mean? And there's been a lot of it. So I just want to put that out there. You know. And
we appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Very much so.
It's definitely tough because I mean I feel sometimes it's like I feel like would people be happier if I wasn't on here? I think so sometimes. But then again,
people
I'm like,
miss you.
I'm staying on here and talking shit.
Some people it really helps them with their I've seen because we were talking about mental illness earlier, and people are like, well, just like you guys watching you helps me with my this, that, and the other thing, anxiety, depression, mental illness, just by being watching. Some people like to, because they feel like they know people and it helps. That it does. It's just hard to see it, but you don't realize how many people you're helping because not everybody shares the good with you. They share a lot of the bad, but there's so much good that isn't shared always in life, right?
There is, and many people don't share the bad, and we do that up here too. You share your struggles and your stories.
I mean, a lot of people have focused on the bad, you know what I'm saying? And it there's couple that just cannot fucking cut their shit, but that's okay.
Yeah, some people that's all they could see sometimes is the bad, but sometimes it's waves too. It's not all of the time.
Somebody just informed me that our PayPal pool is at 7,000. So
awesome.
Yep. So my lawyer's been paid he's been paid for his, and then if we do a counter suit, then
getting there for that. Yeah.
Cost me a couple thousand, but
might as well.
I was thinking about might as well. So
might as well, because honestly I think in my
for one,
opinion,
I don't sell crack to kids. I never have.
And it's the only way to stop this behavior or start to stop it. You know what I mean?
And you could get fees back, right? Lawyer fees? Can you get lawyer fees back? You don't have to tell us now. Yeah.
It really just depends on what goes on. So I don't really know.
Yeah. We'll figure that out. Yeah. Let's not talk about
Anyhow, I hope you guys have a good day. Like I said, I appreciate the love and the support. It means the world to me. And, I appreciate you guys, the emails, the messages and stuff. As many bad ones that I get good ones too. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who show a lot of love and a lot of support. And so, I know they get nervous doing it on here. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that are nervous as hell to say comment and stuff like that, but they will reach out. They do email me or message me, they'll reach out on Instagram or on Twitter, or they'll email or something. You know what I mean? Which I just started my Twitter account a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just started it because when all the shit went down with Molly, I think. Pretty sure I put it together then.
Yeah.
Well, actually, started using it then,
It's good for research, I think. Also,
there's a lot of stuff on there. I didn't realize how much shit was on. I'll share stuff retweet or whatever, but
yeah, it's easy to find stuff quickly.
Did you get my email with the bees on the flower?
I think I will go look.
That's to cheer you up. They're really working it.
Aw, bees.
I will go check it out.
They love my
All right, later, bees. Oh, I love St. John's. Oh, they like it. Later, bees. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, baby. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all. Have a good day. I will see you guys later. We will touch base and touch back down maybe 7, 8, somewhere in there. I was thinking about doing maybe our members only tonight. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll let y'all know, but I'll see you guys later. We'll be over on Queen Bee. And again, thank you guys for the love and support. I appreciate y'all. I am very tired. I'm worn out. That's for sure. Going back to school time. It's that time, y'all. It's that time. So we'll talk to you guys later. I'll be on here later tonight. We'll be on Queen Bee later tonight.